Weather Service has issued a tornado warning.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back here to KB Weather Center here. We already have some tree trucks outside, people getting ready here at the studio for what's about to happen. We're going to go ahead and cut off the radar here just a minute here just to show you what is actually going on here. We're going to go ahead and turn on the sky cam so you can see that. Take a look at this. You can see perfect skies for this. You can see. Take a look at these. You can see the flatness in the sky as of this current time. This is not a good day to have this situation. In fact, probably not going to be a good day at all for this matter. So we will go ahead and keep you here on the stream here. Nothing really to talk about yet, other than we do have a severe weather. We do have a severe weather watch to talk about. Here, but before we get to that, if any of you want to know what your risk area is for tonight, again, just a slight. Whole state here in the green is in the marginal as well. Here in the southeast portion of Nebraska, you're sitting at a slight risk here. We do have a medium threat for tornadoes here tonight. We are going to expect some tornadoes here. Well, we couldn't rule some out throughout here as well. Large hail, damaging winds, possible tornadoes. Those could be isolated or scattered. We'll have to see what happens. But other than that, right now here in the studio, we are ready to cover it here. Cracking our knuckles, as they say, getting ready for the big storm. So let's go ahead and bring it to your radar here. Take a look at this. We've already got, I don't know if you heard that dispatch over the stream starting soon. We have Corey Gherkin right here and a few other chasers. We got 3 chasers here. And if you see all these green and yellow pop-ups, that's all the chasers that are over here right now. And now we do have a teal outline here. That is actually, as you can see, we do have a mesoscale discussion saying that we have a 60% chance of a watch issuance here. That could be a severe thunderstorm watch, that could be a tornado watch. Usually severe thunderstorm watches are highlighted in brown, so I think the teal means that we have a better chance of seeing a tornado watch here. So we will definitely keep you posted on this area. And at this time, I do also have the radar loop on. Check out all these unstable storms. These are very unstable storms. At any moment, you can even see. Take a look at all these black and orange probes right here. These are all very dangerous storms starting to form. That's what those probes are. Take a look at them all clustering up here. We do got unstable severe thunderstorms. So you do want to stay tuned to our stream because today might be a definite wild ride here. I don't know why I just kind of popped my hip. Apologize for that. Other than that, currently, as you can see, no current highlighted weather alerts. This is a mesoscale discussion, meaning this is not official yet. But again, this is a 60% chance of actually having a watch issuance. So we could see a tornado watch here at any time here. So we will keep you posted on that. But other than that, in terms of forecasting here, we are going to watch out because, as you can probably hear, I mean, yeah, I just opened the window right here. It's cold air and it does feel a little warm outside. And it does appear that we already have the locusts warning each other. So let's go ahead and take a look at this watch here as of this current time. Looking right over here because this display took an unfortunate end yesterday. We'll have to get that replaced. But if you give us just 1 minute here, and I am looking right over here. So areas affected: portions of northeast Kansas and southeast Nebraska, northwest Missouri, and far southwest Iowa. So concerning severe potential, there is a watch possible. Probability of watch issuance, once again, is 60% here. So we will keep you tuned in here. This area is being monitored, though the area highlighted is being monitored for increasing severe potential this afternoon into the evening. The timing of the thunderstorms development is uncertain, though an eventual watch issuance appears likely for parts of the area. So latest surface analysis here depict a front slash modifying outflow boundary extending from southwestward across northern Kansas here as well. We have from a weak frontal wave low over north central Kansas, so that's going to be below Nebraska just a bit there as well. So in turn, putting it in short mode, we do have a chance of seeing a severe thunderstorm watch. We have a chance of seeing a tornado watch. It is already getting ready to come down here. So we are definitely going to keep this stream initiated as long as we possibly need here. So Corey Durkin has allowed us to view his stream as he approaches departs the Nebraska City area. Go and take a look on his side there. See, mostly cloudy to partly cloudy there as he's driving up from Nebraska City. Now nothing is really happening over there at that current time, but as we keep looking here, we will see if we were to keep him on here all the day, which that would not be allowed due to copyright reasons. We can only show a few bits at a time. Then we would see he would get into storms. So we will tune back into him later as he goes. At this current time, take a look at these storms right here, right over here. So we have, take a look at that. Just right over here. Exeter, Fremont, Exeter, Fairmont, McCool Junction. Take a look at all these areas affected by see these two probes? You see these two probes? These are going to cause problems later. We're going to keep an eye on those, especially we're going to watch for TVSs today because we do have that increased chance for those TBSs. So at this current time, you can watch Radar as it comes in. Geneva, right there, they're taking a good hit. Lincoln is already not too far from this, as you can see, just entering Lancaster County, going into Malcolm now. Those storms are pushing to the east, east northeast very, very fast. So we will have to keep in here as well. And it may be a situation just like um, July 31st. We may be going into another cleanup here, but I am not for certain. It could be another It could be another April 26th for all I know. All I need you to do right now is to keep us tuned on your local TV, on your phone, on your computer. Heck, even if you're in a public place right now, even if you're in a public place right now, if you have a smart TV hooked up to your business, turn us on. Have us there so that you can find out what is going on, and so that the patrons of your business can find out. You do not even need any sort of copyright laws, as long as you do not take our forecasts and plaster it onto your own business or channel or whatever, because that will result in our copyright laws. But you can turn them on a local TV, as long as you have YouTube on that TV. No matter where you are, we will allow for that. As you can see, my mouse looks a little weird. That is because we had to get a second display, a substitute display, as once again, for those viewers that have just joined, didn't hear me say it, we are on a substitute display because this display right over here, right next to me, just off camera, did meet its unfortunate end, so we will have to get that replaced. But that does not stop us from bringing you forecasts that you need and that you trust. It's always our motto. No cable, no payment, no hassle. And this is why we are called, and it's not only that, but it's our accurate forecast that is the reason we are called Nebraska's most trusted weather source. So stay tuned here with me, and I will give you the accurate forecast that you need. Take a look at this big old storm right here. We are going to keep an eye on this, but I am going to turn off the loop so you can see where it currently is at. That is what radar is picking up as of the last update. At 4:41 was the last update, so just about 2 to 3 minutes ago here, as we have reached 16:44 or 4:44 p.m. here at the Lincoln studio. Again, you are receiving this about 20 minutes delayed, so it probably may be 16:45 by the time you're getting this. Certainly the clock now says 16:45 here studio. I do apologize that it is delayed by about 20 seconds, but that is to just save our memory. We are going to try and get that fixed, because we have the equipment capable to bring it to a second delay by about we can probably get it about 1 second delay, or even 0.5 second delay, and at that point, yeah, we will have to find out. But at this current time, we are going to watch closely on this following area, so I'm going to go ahead and move this closer here so you can see that. Take a good old look at that, because that is heading in here faster than I can even predict it. Go. Fixing something. Okay, so what I am going to do is, even though they have not issued the watch yet, I am going to go ahead and at least do an auto issue. Actually, no, probably leave that alone. Okay, so at this current time, there is no watch in place, but again, you are looking at these storms. Take a look at these storms. If I show you this side here, take a good old look at that. It is not what we want to see in this type of situation. In fact, that is the complete opposite of what we want to see here. So we will keep you tuned in here as long as we need to. because tonight is supposed to be a big night. We do get a tornado threat. We got a lot of things like that. Yeah, we'll have to keep you tuned because we have isolated tornadoes possible. We have large hail, damaging winds. All the modes of severe weather are possible, especially flash flooding as well. But tornadoes, tornadoes, extreme lightning, large hail, damaging winds are going to be the main threats here tonight. But flash flooding is definitely another threat that we have to watch out for. But you can see all the cities included here. Still no weather alert issued yet. We still do have that 60% chance of watch issuance here. We're gonna go ahead and come back out here and measure the distance, how long it will take for storms get here. Storms are heading about that way. And if we click this, we're going east northeast at 43 miles per hour. So then 45 miles per hour. And calculated, take a look at this. This is going to get to, take a look at that. The nearby areas that are going to be mainly covered here. If I can find it. I don't think that was included. Do it right here, and then we'll put it in 45. All right, here we go. Main areas that are going to be hit by this: Yankee Hill getting it in roughly 37 minutes. Huskerville in 38 minutes. Jamaica in 39 minutes. Saltillo in 39 minutes. Woodlawn in 40 minutes. Lincoln in 42 minutes. Pine Lake in 45 minutes. Cheney in 46 minutes. Arbor getting it 46 minutes here. As you can see, I'll go ahead and leave that up for any of you that want to see that again. For you here, if you are watching, take a look right up here for your local risk factor for today. I'll go ahead and put the impact times up here. Again, we have a 20 watch issuance here. That's most likely going to be a tornado watch if anything does happen there. I'm going to go ahead and bring this impact times list right up here as well. We'll bring that just right up here. Take a look at that as well. See the cone behind it as well. Lincoln is included in that, so we will have to keep it posted. This is one of the main areas that we are going to take a look at here. So as well, if you have any questions in chat, I will answer those now as we go on here for the next couple of minutes before these storms hit. I am going to go check the instability maps once again. I already know they are high, but I needed to go take another look. We'll give you the information. I will be right back, and I'll leave you with the standby screen. Here you are. Okay, welcome back here. Again, we are receiving some, if you are receiving some glitchiness, I promise that is not our equipment at all. That is the internet. I promise our internet here, this PC is a beast. It can handle this compared to other other devices that we've used to stream for you here. Hopefully this should be stable. But again, you have that risk factor here. Not risk factor. We have, I don't even know what I was gonna say. You have capable equipment. The internet has been having some problems since July 31st when the power had some after storm. Let's go ahead and bring you back here. Hello, welcome back. So we're gonna go ahead and get rid of this here, just so we can see if there's any polygons behind it. Okay. This may be a long stream, so stay tuned. If I just show up all clear on map, and then it slowly gains back its beta. Right, there's a map for you. It's gonna take a minute. Right there. I'm just looking shortly at the monitor over on this side. I have not gotten any word back from the National Weather Service that we have a watch yet. We are still waiting for that. And just okay. The instability models, I just looked. Stability models are actually pretty good. Not in a good way. I mean a bad way. They are built with a lot of instability. Storms are here. All these storms you see on your screen are very unstable. Take a look there. Showers and thunderstorms now making their way to the doorstep of Lincoln, capital city here. As we wait for any action. Still no watch. We're expecting a tornado watch here if any watches do happen. I'll go ahead and stay off screen here, give my legs a break. Watch those probes last radar update was just a minute ago. Um, if things do get too serious, then I will approach the National Weather Service weather radio. It is on standby right now, but we will turn that on if it does get too severe here, so I can get live updates if there is something to happen here. Again, for those of you just joining as well, for those of you just joining as well, take a look right up there for your severe weather threat for today. If you're in the yellow, you're in the highest threat today. Okay, so take a look at this storm right here. Storm right up here near Seward. I was just looking at observatories. The observatory section from the National Weather Service Skywarn feed. It does appear that that may be growing a little too unstable now. We do possibly have a possible severe thunderstorm watch. I do hear word that it does have the possibility, it does have a supercell, does have the possibility of turning into a just keep note on days like this, you're gonna expect supercells. You gotta expect the rotation. But don't let it catch you by surprise, because they're coming. Boy, do they come fast. Yeah. Doing a onion, which also appears white for some time. Said chat, why aren't you on screen explain? I think that's because I'm taking a break and because I am awaiting the other screen because I do not see anything interesting on any storms cover right now. But there sure is something there. Again, those of you just joining us, 60% watch issuance, chance of watch issuance. Wahoo! Wahoo! Should not be that. Don't really be. There's not really any interesting stuff here until it starts happening. Chaser is now. We do have a few chasers now approaching the Lincoln area. Corey Durkin still sitting in Cook, Nebraska. Needs to pick up a pace if he wants to make it here in time. We have another chaser. We got a chaser sitting in Valparaiso, one in Ashland. We got another one in Waverly, one sitting up here, northern Lincoln, just right outside the studio, actually, I do believe. Another one hanging out near Seward, just right where the storms are hitting at this time. We got another one camping out at Malcolm, another one in Crete, another one in Roca, another one in Bennett, another one in DeWitt, another one near Beatrice and Philly. storm is approaching York. Corey Durkin still sitting down at Cook, Nebraska. He's going to pick up a pace there. We do have See the Storm Net just approaching Bennett as well. And that other chaser you see there, I'm not sure what's his name. We'll keep you posted here. Again, take a look at all these storms. Still no warnings here, no watches, but we are expecting a tornado watch to be expected. You can see this little kind of polygon you see down here. That's not a polygon. That's actually an outlook by the Mesoscale discussion department. We have a possible tornado watch here. 60% chance of watch issuance here for tornado watch. I'll have to keep you posted on that. Once again, here I am looking at stability models. We are in the main Cape. If you give me a second, I do need to take a call from one of the chasers. Okay, apologies about that. It does appear that a chaser just reported in from recent maps. We put the again same cell. Another chaser report. I'll be right back. Okay, that is now two reports from two different chasers. We got reports over here. Sorry about that. Wait, folks. It does look like two different reports here. You can see those are that is actually two different chasers right there in in Seward, reporting that the storm over there is getting heavily intense at the current time, possibly showing signs of strengthening. And the storm up near B does show signs of some tornadic behavior, not by much. Go pay attention to it. Do not panic. Panic does not get you anywhere. As I always say, don't be scared, be prepared. That's what I always say. Now, in this type of circumstance, sorry, I have to snack because usually streams will be a while. So now, as you can see, we do have a branch out here, branching out to Lincoln. Oh, whoa, all of those probes just shifted. we'll keep a major eye on this as it goes along. But take a look at that 86 here in the Lincoln area. Take a look at that. But watch closely as the storms come through. They'll drop down to even the 50s. Now, what I suggest as of the current time, do the following. Do not be scared. Be prepared. Get yourself your tornado safety kit. Well, what you need is flashlight, a battery-powered flashlight, battery-powered radio or TV, or just your cell phone. Any of which, mainly cell phone, you'll be able to watch us here. Here. All you need is service, YouTube, boom. There you go. Now you're back on us. So flashlight, phone, cell phone charger, get a first aid kit, get a board game for the kids to play, or get the kids' tablets or iPads, whatever they do, whatever you have them for, or whatever you have for them. Get some non-perishable food, get some pillows, some blankets, or get a bike helmet, because or in a sturdy pair of shoes, because when you walk out of your sturdy shelter, it could be your basement, it could be an interior bathroom. Once you step out of there, it could present a whole nother array of dangers. So always be prepared for that type of situation as well. Because it's not just the storm you have to weather out, but it's also the journey back out to the outside. Because that could present a whole nother array of dangers. The house could be destroyed above you. There could be a house ready to collapse on top of you. Could be boards, nails, fires, cards laying on top of the door. Stuff like that, where you need to be prepared for situations like that. And if you do have that danger, if you are in that danger, call 911 if you have service. If not, scream as loud as you can for help. Because after this storm gets through, our team, the Ryan Hall y'all team, the rest of the chasers out here, the Skywarn Department of the National Weather Service, and Lincoln's Fire and Rescue, and whatever surrounding cities, will be out doing search and rescue to find people who have gotten hurt in situations like this. Now, much as I can stay here and cover for you, if we do have a major tornado warning, with a tornado on the ground that is heading for northern Lincoln, right up here, where the studio is located, then we will not be able to cover for you. And in fact, we'll most likely cut our streams, cut off all of our networks, so that our devices are protected if it's just a power outage that we receive, and all of us will be heading to the basement, so that if anything were to happen above us, we will be protected and safe down in the basement, knowing we have everything we need to survive. Non-perishable foods, battery-powered flashlight, a phone, a weather radio, a battery-powered TV, just an iPad. You could watch you can watch us on a phone, an iPad, whatever you want. You can do any of that as well. You can get a first aid kit. You need a pillow, blankets, or even a bicycle helmet and some blankets as well, and a sturdy pair of shoes. Because again, let you be reminded that once the tornado passes, you have another step that you need to put on your sturdy pair of shoes and keep your helmet on, because you don't know what kinds of dangers will be presented to you once you open that basement door, or open the cellar door, or open the bathroom, the interior bathroom. You don't know what you're gonna walk out to. You could walk into a destroyed house in front of you in shambles. You could walk into a house just ready to collapse on you. You could walk on shards of broken glass. You could walk on fire. You could walk on some nails, anything like that. Some shredded wood, anything like that. Some shredded metal. A crashed car in front of you. a completely destroyed car in front of you, there could be a fire. There could be a whole array of new presenting dangers you have to look out for once that tornado passes. So, do have the liberty of getting that supply mark checked off right now before these storms get too severe. We will be with you every step of the way. I am taking one last check at the SPCs. Second, it's over here. Okay, yeah. As I was discussing, possibly saying that we could get upgraded to a enhanced for good reason. Everything that's clear, or some things, if they just mix in with the light too much, all of a sudden all the glare from this light over here makes it turn all green. Now it's mixing in with the green screen. This is just water, by the way. And it's mixing in with the green screen, and now it's making it look all weird and invisible. Look at that. Yeah. You can see the word Roca invisibly through my cup of water there. Weird, isn't it? I am watching here as multiple chasers continue their route. We do have several, if you're looking up there, we got several probes facing towards the Nebraska, towards the Lincoln area. So not a very pleasant thing that's going to be upon us here in just a few minutes. Brand new radar update just now, just as of a minute ago. I am watching very. Here at the Lincoln studio. That's 5:17. Last radar update at 5:15. That's 17:15. The Lincoln studio here. Still watching as these storms very, very slowly approach the Lincoln area, going at 45 miles per hour. Does look like now, if I'm looking outside, we are starting to get some moisture here. This is where it starts. Here. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna crack the window a bit. I'm gonna turn off the AC. That being 4, if there is a siren that I haven't heard outside, we can be able to hear that and know the danger is upon us. Here, as those storms start to hit, starting to get a tiny little rain shower here in the Lincoln area. I'm gonna go ahead and show you the sky view here. Go ahead and point that down. That work? Can you see it? This camera is very much old and pixelated, but you can kind of see. Take a look right over there. You can see the raindrops there. I'm gonna go ahead and put this right back up here. I know it kind of glitches out when I mess with it, but the audio at least. go ahead and put it back to the sky. If you take a look at the sky over here as it renders out, yes, it's as cloudy as it looks right there, and it's not that light. It's actually pretty dark here. So yeah, as the rain does start to come in, as bad as it gets, starting to come in, it's not gonna really like it, like us, I suppose. We'll have to see what happens. Yeah, you can definitely be focused, Freeman. I do apologize if it seems like I'm just. I know it seems like I'm just overreacting and I'm here forever, but I promise you, it may not look like something really about to something's gonna happen. Yep, see those probes switching each time. Definitely something to stay tuned. We're losing. Stay tuned here. Got some crazy cells out there. We already got one report of a rotation just near Dwight. He's moving towards Lincoln. Oh, oh boy. Light went out? Hold on. Oh, the fuse popped. Alright, my bad. There we go. Does seem that we are just getting very, very, very light trickles of rain here. I promise you, if anything here, exaggerating, if I'm just exaggerating sitting here, please blame the National Weather Service, not the KP Weather Team. The KP Weather Team, the KP Weather Storm Hunters are not responsible for any misguided weather forecasts. In fact, all of our forecasts are directories that come from the National Weather Service. In fact, that's where all of the weather forecasts come from for all of your news stations, whether that be 1011 Channel 8, or Channel 8's now called Now News, whatever it is, Local 4, other news stations around for you. Every news station does that. That is not just us here. But our National Weather Service directories are what is gathering this information. So please do not think that the KB Weather Storm Hunter Weather Team or the Caleb Beesing Nebraska Weather Association in general is to be responsible for this exaggeration and panic. In fact, this should be all blamed on the National Weather Service entirely. If you do not believe me, you can go check their models there and see that they also have that medium tornado threat as well. They have this slight risk here, and they have the other damaging wind threats as well. and we're still sitting here waiting for a watch as well, under a 60% chance of a watch issuance. If we do not see a watch here soon, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream until we see some action. But let's hope it happens soon if it is going to happen. Whoa! Water just went everywhere. Give me 1 second. Oh boy. Crap. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh. Went into all the ports on the MacBook. Hopefully that's fine. Oh boy. I sincerely apologize if this was just an exaggeration. Again, this is all to blame for the National Weather Service, because they are the ones that forecast and bring out this stuff, and they are the ones to be to blame for this exaggeration, because in my opinion, I do not really see anything happening here, besides some possibly strong storms, but strong at the very max. I've not seen one severe. Do not see a watch here in the next few minutes. I'm going to go ahead and call it, and we'll come back on if it happens. Do list some severe thunderstorm warnings here, though. I don't know if those are for the U.S. or for the Nebraska area. We have some in Kansas, which it is to forecast. See some in Kansas. That was a forecast. Yeah, we do have one down here. It is pushing up near the Lincoln area. You'll have to pay attention. On the other hand, it did say around the 6 o'clock area was the time period for that, which is in a half an hour, 40 minutes away. I'm going to go ahead and put you on the standby screen until we see anything. But I will turn on your radar loop. Alright, here you go. Okay, everybody, welcome back. I see that we have some. Excuse me. I see we have some more viewers as we join in here. Perfect timing, as we now have a severe thunderstorm watch. As they finally just issued it here. I'll go ahead and scroll that for you so you can see that. Spilled the water. No, spilled that water on my shirt while I was looking at radar maps. Here, let me go ahead and. And I lost it. Okay. Okay, as you can see over here, take a look right here. Just got that. You can see all the areas you see shaded here in pink. Over here, Lincoln is included in that. We got a brand new severe thunderstorm warning. That again issued for most of the southeast portions of Nebraska. We are going to watch that closely here as this happens. Here, but again, we are going to keep an eye on this because now we officially just got that cue from the National Weather Service that we do have some severity in here. So as we speak, it is starting to rain a bit outside here in the capital city. We have now been on for an hour and 5 minutes. Isn't that crazy? 17:37 here in the KP Weather Studio. It's 5:37 here. Probably going to be 5:38 by the time you hear that because we are delayed by 20 seconds to save storage, but that should be fine. But take a look all across here. See all these green, see all these lime green and yellow dots there? That is actually all the chasers that we have over here. This is going to be a very intense night as these storms push through here. We're going to keep you on here for as long as these storms are in the Lincoln area. Once they get through the Lincoln area, or when the actual severe part gets through the Lincoln area, which is later, we will go ahead and get out of your hair. But certainly I thought this was going to be a tornado watch current circumstances, but it looks like the National Weather Service has decided otherwise. But we will keep you posted if a tornado watch does get issued. So here, let me go ahead and update your risk here. Or let me go ahead and update the bottom bar there. Take a look at that. As you can see now, the 1011 app just follows behind as we just got it on ours. That is how fast we are. So keep it here as we explain this. You're still 82 over here, Wahoo. 82 here on Lincoln, slowly dropping. As just happened. It did. Wait a minute. Didn't I turn the AC off? Thought I did. Give me 1 second. I gotta go grab another information data because it does look like we have a fax came in from the National Weather Service. Give me 1 minute. Okay. I'm looking here. Fax reads from the National Weather Service. The Storm Prediction Center has issued a tornado, or not a tornado, severe thunderstorm watch, 110 until, okay, thunderstorm watch directory, which is also going on the bottom of your screen now, as you can see. So, if you don't know where your risk factor is, here's the current risk. If you're in the yellow here, you're in the highest risk. If you're in the green, you're kind of laid back here. What's going to be expected is we're going to have a bunch of these storms come in from down south here, down. You can actually see it. the severe thunderstorms just out of state here, severe thunderstorm warnings right here. These are going to push more up here, and then once they get towards the kind of the Lancaster County area, they're going to blow up and cause a bunch of severe thunderstorms as they push further eastward, causing tornadoes, large hail, damaging winds. So you do want to stay tuned with here with us as we explain more of this as we go on here. You can see we've got a bunch of orange and black probes here. That means we got strong thunderstorms everywhere where those probes are. So we'll be monitoring those. It does appear we have reported 1 inch by diameter hail. It's a quarter size hail there. I don't think that's very great. And the thing is, we could expect up to baseball size hail. So stay tuned. Because it is raining just a bit here in the Lincoln area. Once that starts to pick up, it could be another July 31st. It could be another April 26th. It could be hell. But we will stay tuned. Now, what I always say in these situations is do not be scared, be prepared. Always have a safety plan in case of a tornado. Always have battery-powered flashlight. Always have a phone, an iPad, whatever you can to watch us here, or battery-powered radio, battery-powered TV. So if we cut out, if there is a tornado warning, it is for the northern area of Lincoln. We will have to shut down all the streams, and all of our crew, including me, will be heading straight down to the basement, where we are safe there with our safety kit. But you can still have backup plans there as well. And I just noticed as soon as I start talking about the do not be scared, be prepared, all of our viewers start to die down. You guys not really care about your safety? Come on. Yeah, so always have those things. Always have a pillow, blanket, stuff like that. Bicycle helmet, sturdy pair of shoes, stuff like that. I am just watching. Sorry. I know all of a sudden I went quiet. I'm looking at directory on this screen. If anybody has any questions in chat, please say them now. Someone said will Columbus be all right? Columbus is expected to be fine. Yeah. Columbus is also on the marginal there too, not included in that slide. So, no, they do not expect anything to be heading for Columbus. You're safe if you're up there. Oh, bag looks like, I don't know what it looks like. Supposed to be a Funyuns bag, but it looks all weird on the camera. Oh boy. Crap. Fire all over. Okay, well that doesn't stop me from covering weather. Again, we are watching Chasers. For more directory feed, I got the directory feed for our Chasers over here. Directory feed from the storms Skywarn over there as well. For those of you just joining us, we have a severe thunderstorm watch now issued. Um, you can see all of our Chasers. Look, take a look. Take a look. All these Chasers right here, all these yellow and green dots here are all of the Chasers over here in eastern Nebraska. So you can also see some of our Chasers with video feeds on. The Corey Gherkin and whatever this guy is. I don't know. He's getting hidden by our temperature temperature module down in Beatrice. Yeah. Inside is Carney gonna get hit? No, Carney's clear. Carney's actually not gonna receive anything other than possible some showers. I'm watching. But yeah, other than that severe thunderstorm watch, we do not have anything else. I'll go ahead and put you straight back to our if I can get over there, I'll go ahead and put you back to our standby screen until we see some more action.
Humid with lows in the lower 60s. Northwest winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Friday, sunny with highs in the upper 80s. Northwest winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Friday night, mostly clear. Humid with lows in the lower 60s. Northeast winds around 5 miles an hour until midnight, becoming light and variable. Saturday, sunny. Highs in the upper 80s. Saturday night and Sunday, mostly clear. Lows in the mid-60s. Highs in the upper 80s. Sunday night through Wednesday, partly cloudy. lows in the mid-60s. Highs in the mid-80s. At 5 p.m. in Lincoln, it was cloudy. The temperature was 85 degrees, the dew point 72, and the relative humidity 65%, producing a heat index of 91. The wind was south at 12 miles an hour. The pressure was 29.85 inches and steady. Across eastern Nebraska, it was mostly sunny, with a temperature of 86 at Beatrice and 84 at Plattsmouth. At Nebraska City, it was partly sunny, with a temperature of 85. It was cloudy, with a temperature of 83 at Omaha, 79 at Grand Island, 80 at Columbus, 78 at Norfolk, and 82 at Fremont. Here are some observations from across the region. At Denver, thunder was reported with a temperature of 76. At Northland, it was sunny with a temperature of 89. It was partly sunny with a temperature of 80 at Des Moines, 87 at Kansas City, 93 at Concordia, Kansas, 78 at Cheyenne, and 92 at Valentine. At Sioux Falls, it was cloudy with a temperature of 75. Once again, at 5 p.m. in Lincoln, it was 85 degrees under cloudy skies. The Lincoln, Nebraska climate summary for this evening, as of 4 p.m., August 14th, 2024. Today's high temperature was 88 degrees. This had the normal high of 88. The record high is 103 degrees, which was last set in 1936. Today's low temperature was 69 degrees. This low was 4 degrees above the normal low of 65. The record low is 45 degrees, which was set in 2004. 0.39 inches of precipitation fell today, which brings the monthly total to 0.75 inches. This is 0.61 inches below the normal amount of 1.36 inches for August. The total precipitation for the year now stands at 22.01 inches, which is 2.15 inches above normal. No snow fell today, which brings the monthly total to 0.0 inches. This is normal for August. The total snowfall since July 1st still stands at 0.0 inches, which is normal. There were no heating degree days today, which is normal. This leaves the monthly total at 0, which is normal. The yearly total since July 1st is 0, which is 1 below normal. There were 14 cooling degree days today, which is 3 above normal. This brings the monthly total to 131, which is minus 39 below normal. The yearly total since January 1st is 905, which is 38 below normal. Today, the maximum wind observed was 30 miles an hour from the west. The highest wind gust observed was 44 miles per hour from the west. The normal high temperature for tomorrow is 88 degrees, and the normal low is 65. The record high for tomorrow is 106, which last occurred in 1936, and the record low is 48, which occurred in 1929. Sunset tonight is at 8:26 p.m. Sunrise tomorrow is at 6:38 a.m. Flood watch information for the following counties in Nebraska: Cass, Douglas, and Sarpy, and the following counties in Iowa: Fremont, Mills, Montgomery, and Page. Flood watch in effect until 4 a.m. Thursday. What? Flooding due to excessive rainfall. Where? Portions of southwest Iowa, including the following counties: Fremont, Mills, Montgomery, and Page in Nebraska, including the following counties: Cass, Douglas, and Sarpy. When? Until 4 a.m. Thursday. Impacts: excessive runoff may result in flooding of rivers, creeks, streams, and other low-lying and flood-prone locations. Additional details: another round of thunderstorms is expected to move through the area this evening, affecting locations that received heavy rainfall last night. Any additional rainfall in those areas will likely run off, leading to potential flooding. You should monitor later forecasts and be alert for possible flood warnings. Those living in areas prone to flooding should be prepared to take action should flooding develop. This hazardous weather outlook is for portions of southwest Iowa, west central Iowa, east central Nebraska, northeast Nebraska, and southeast Nebraska. For this afternoon and tonight, there is a 10 to 20% chance of severe storms generally east of Highway 77 from around 5 p.m. through midnight. Large hail up to 2.5 inches in diameter, damaging winds up to 75 miles per hour, a couple tornadoes, and localized flooding will all be possible with severe storms. And now the extended outlook for the period Thursday through Tuesday. A few strong to isolated storms will be possible again Thursday afternoon, 5 to 10% chance with hail and gusty winds being the primary threats. Spotter information statement. Spotter activation may be needed late this afternoon into tonight. This is NOAA All Hazards Radio Station WXM-20 in Lincoln, Nebraska. The current time is 5:57 p.m. Central Daylight Time. The National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 622, effective until 1 a.m. Thursday. This watch includes the following counties in Nebraska: Butler, Cass, Gage, Johnson, Lancaster, Odo, Saline, Sarpy, Saunders, and Seward. Remember, a severe thunderstorm watch means the conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including large hail and damaging winds in and close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, broadcast radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. Repeating, severe thunderstorm watch number 622 has been issued until 1 a.m. Thursday for the following counties in Nebraska: Butler, Cass, Gage, Johnson, Lancaster, Odo, Saline, Sarpy, Saunders, and Seward. The following is a summary of watches, warnings, and advisories in effect. A flood watch has been issued from 7 p.m. until 4 a.m. Thursday for the following county: Cass, Nebraska. Now for the official National Weather Service forecast for the Lincoln area. Tonight, partly cloudy. A chance of showers and thunderstorms until midnight. Lows in the upper 60s. South winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Chance of rain 50%. Thursday, mostly sunny. Highs in the upper 80s. Northwest winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Thursday night, mostly clear. Humid with lows in the lower 60s. Northwest winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Friday, sunny with highs in the upper 80s. Northwest winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Friday night, mostly clear. Humid with lows in the lower 60s. Northeast winds around 5 miles an hour until midnight, becoming light and variable. Saturday, sunny. Highs in the upper 80s. Saturday night and Sunday, mostly clear. Lows in the mid-60s. Highs in the upper 80s. Sunday night through Wednesday, partly cloudy. Lows in the mid-60s. Highs in the mid-80s. At 5 p.m. in Lincoln, it was cloudy. The temperature was 85 degrees, the dew point 72, and the relative humidity 65%, producing a heat index of 91. The wind was south at 12 miles an hour. The pressure was 29.85 inches and steady. Across eastern Nebraska, it was mostly sunny, with a temperature of 86 at Beatrice and 84 at Plattsmouth. At Nebraska City, it was partly sunny, with a temperature of 85. It was cloudy, with a temperature of 83 at Omaha, 79 at Grand Island, 80 at Columbus, 78 at Norfolk, and 82 at Fremont. Here are some observations from across the region. At Denver, thunder was reported with a temperature of 76. At Northland, it was sunny with a temperature of 89. It was partly sunny with a temperature of 80 at Des Moines, 87 at Kansas City, 93 at Concordia, Kansas, 78 at Cheyenne, and 92 at Valentine. At Sioux Falls, it was cloudy, with a temperature of 75. Once again, at 5 p.m. in Lincoln it was 85 degrees under cloudy skies. The Lincoln, Nebraska climate summary for this evening, as of 4 p.m., August 14th, 2024. Today's high temperature was 88 degrees. This tied the normal high of 88. The record high is 103 degrees, which was last set in 1936. Today's low temperature was 69 degrees. This low was 4 degrees above the normal low of 65. The record low is 45 degrees, which was set in 2004. 0.39 inches of precipitation fell today, which brings the monthly total to 0.75 inches. This is 0.61 inches below the normal amount of 1.36 inches for August. The total precipitation for the year now stands at 22.01 inches, which is 2.15 inches above normal. No snow fell today.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and interrupt just for a hot minute here. There's nothing new quite yet, but if I do share something with you here, I do want to show you as we go and take a look at what's to come for Nebraska here. I'm going to go ahead and bring you to it as it happens here. Take a look at this hellhole down here. This is a storm that's supposed to wreak havoc on Nebraska here, and that's already warned the thunderstorm warning up here near Washington, Kansas, as well as a severe thunderstorm watch. And again, this will even mark considerable. So I'm gonna bring you up forward to that full alert detail. There, take a look at this. Yeah, take a look at this. We're doing a considerable severe thunderstorm warning right here with 70-mile-per-hour winds. As you can currently see, we got ping pong ball size hail on it as well, and this expires in less than 12 minutes here. It's going to bring supercells, it's going to bring large hail, damaging winds. Definitely going to be a considerable storm. Let's hope it's not a catastrophic storm like the July 31st once it passes through here. Take a look at all these hail cores. We got 2.7, we got the 2.5, we got 2, we got a lot of things in here. We got 1.5, so we got up to lime size hail, up to ping pong ball size hail. Getting up to close to the basketball size hail, as I was mentioning a bit earlier. So you do want to stay tuned with us here again. If you're just sitting in this map up here, shows the risk for today. If you're in any of the yellow area, then you're in the highest risk for today, especially if you're here in Nebraska. Especially if you're here in the Lincoln area, we're going to expect that storm to hit here with all of the threats above. Tornadoes, large hail, damaging winds, extreme lightning, flash flooding. Sure, it's sunny now. Just you wait here. The next few minutes, we could be in for it here as this moves into the Nebraska area. Once it moves into the Nebraska area and we do get a severe thunderstorm warning, we will warn that on your screen and bring you back on here. I'm going to go ahead and leave you back here on this threat. I don't even all these risks in here. All of it. Alright, I'll go ahead and bring you back.
East central Nebraska, northeast Nebraska, and southeast Nebraska. For this afternoon and tonight, there is a 10 to 20% chance of severe storms generally east of Highway 77 from around 5 p.m. through midnight. Large hail up to 2.5 inches in diameter, damaging winds up to 75 miles per hour, a couple tornadoes, and localized flooding will all be possible with severe storms. And now the extended outlook for the period Thursday through Tuesday. A few strong to isolated storms will be possible again Thursday afternoon, 5 to 10% chance with hail and gusty winds being the primary threats. Spotter information statement. Spotter activation may be needed late this afternoon into tonight. This is NOAA All Hazards Radio Station WXM-20 in Lincoln, Nebraska. The current time is 6:05 p.m. Central Daylight Time. The National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 622, effective until 1 a.m. Thursday. This watch includes the following count. The National Weather Service in Omaha has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Jefferson County in southeastern Nebraska, southern Gage County in southeastern Nebraska, until 6:45 p.m. At 6:05 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located 4 miles southeast of Hollenberg, or 10 miles northeast of Washington, moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. Expected hazards include 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. This is a radar-indicated threat. Impact, hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Beatrice, Wymore, Blue Springs, Odell, Diller, Philly, Virginia, Holmesville, Ellis, Rockford State Recreation Area, Rockford, and Homestead National Historical Park. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 6:45 p.m. for the following counties in Nebraska: Gage and Jefferson.
Corey, you got a second on that?
Flood watch information for the following counties in Nebraska: Cass, Douglas, and Sarpy, and the following counties in Iowa: Fremont, Mills, Montgomery, and Page. Flood watch in effect until 4 a.m. Thursday. What? Flooding due to excessive rain.
Alright. Now that you just heard that, we do just now have a brand new weather alert. We have a severe thunderstorm warning now going into portions of Jefferson and Gage County. Here, as you can see, take a look at that. Just got issued here by the National Weather Service. Again, if you're looking here, yellow is going to be the highest risk up here on that map for you today. Green is going to be more passive here tonight. Let's go ahead and take a look at this severe thunderstorm warning as it happens here. So we got 1 inch by diameter hail. That's quarter-size hail. It's going 60 miles per hour. Winds expires in 38 minutes. This is the same storm. It's going to head towards Lincoln here. It's kind of at an angle, but it may head towards the Lincoln area. So stay tuned to this here as we explain here. Let me go ahead and read off this alert. You did hear that emergency alert go through on the weather radio here. As broadcast was requested, the severe thunderstorm warning has just been issued by the National Weather Service of Omaha Valley, Nebraska. The National Weather Service in Omaha has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Jefferson County and southeastern Nebraska, southern Gage County and southeastern Nebraska, until 6:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. So it's currently 6:09 p.m. Central Daylight Time, or 18:09 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Probably going to be 6:10 or 18:10 by the time you are receiving this, due to the 20-second delay. That should not be too much of a problem. At 6:05 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located 4 miles southeast of Hollenberg, or 10 miles northeast of Washington, moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. Hazard here is 60 mile per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. This is radar indicated. And hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Now, locations impacted include, with this storm: Beatrice, Wymore, Blue Springs, Odell, Diller, Philly, Virginia, Holmesville, Ellis, Rockford State Recreation Area, Rockford, and Homestead National Historical Park. If you are in these areas, I need you to take immediate shelter for your protection. I need you to move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Then we got latitude and longitudes. We do not need any of those here. So take a look once again at this big storm. I'm going to go ahead and move you down so you can see the current radar picture that is picking up here. Take a look at that. That is the upcoming storm. Just take a look right down here. We do have chaser. I believe that is one of our chasers there. Brandon Kopic. Let me get him. Brandon, can you hear me? Yes, copy. I need can I request we use your video? Copy that. Thank you. All right, we have gotten the okay for his feed, so let's go ahead and ask for look at his feed. Take a look here. Take a look at what he's seeing. Take a look at that. That is not something you want to see, especially if you're just in a storm. Take a look at that grand supercell. Especially take a look right here. But not only that, take a look at all. You can just watch it pour down over here. You do not even need to see it start pouring in the area to know that that is a hell of a storm. And this right here, this area hold right over here, that is a supercell. That is a supercell. We are going to keep an eye on that storm. But for now, let's go ahead and get back to radar so that we do not get anything violated due to copyright issues here with Brandon Kopic's stream. Take a look at that. Again, approaching the Beatrice area. Approaching Beatrice again, still sitting at 88 there. Beatrice. The storm is approaching, going northeast. Northeast. So it is going to impact the Beatrice area. Oh, and it does look like just now we do have a tornado warning just south of this. Take a look at that. We have a radar indicated tornado warning as well just south of that. We'll take a look at that. That is a radar indicated tornado warning. I can go ahead and switch to velocity to show you that there. We'll go ahead and yeah, there. Take a look at that. Take a good old look right around here. I would say. Yeah, actually, right a bit out of the polygon, you can see that rotation. It could be hidden behind all these hail probes too. I'm not exactly sure, but we do have a tornado warning down south as well, just across from this storm. So we will have to keep an eye on that. But the one that is now included in Nebraska, you can now see going into Beatrice there. Yeah, just moving across as that happens there. So now it is coming into the Lincoln area. So now we do need everybody prepared for what is about to come next. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Okay, so yeah, once again, severe thunderstorm warning. You can even see starting to form some. We got 2-inch reported hail down there. That's at least lime size hail. We got one that's 3.2. That's actually going to be near golf ball size hail. You're going to have to pay attention to that. Or no, that's going to approach near the baseball size hail actually. So stay indoors on this one. Areas affected by this are going to be Odell, Diller. Okay, so Odell, Diller, Steel City, Wymore, Beatrice, Rockford, Philly, Virginia. I need all of you to get to your safe spots as of this current time. This is not a situation that we want to play around with, especially if we are getting baseball-sized hail. This is not something you want to see here whatsoever. I'm going to go ahead and keep the National Weather Service weather radio playing in the background for us here. Table that out so we can be able to hear it in the background as well. Let me make sure that does that. Please do.
Expect hail damage to roofs, siding,
Sure, that's going
Expect wind damage to roofs, siding,
here.
and trees. Locations impacted include Beatrice, Wymore, Blue Springs, Odell, Philly, Virginia, Holmesville, Ellis, Rockford State Recreation Area, Rockford, and Homestead National Historical Park.
Okay, now you should be able to hear that in the background.
Section moved to an interior room on the
Now,
lower floor of the
so
building.
that is good. Again, stay with us here, especially for you folks here in Beatrice. We got chasers all over now, going into Gage County, areas like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and step off screen here, show you the main area. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the radar loop so you can see what's going on here, step by step.
From 7 p.m. until
Go ahead and step off screen so you can see that again. Once again, areas included here: Beatrice, Rockford, Philly, Virginia, Watermore, Odell, Diller. Areas outside of that include Barneston, Liberty, Pickrell, DeWitt, Plymouth, Harbin, Steel City. All of you, I need you to get to your safe spot immediately. This is a storm with baseball-sized hail. It's not something you want to mess around with. In terms of the storm functionality here, we got plenty of it. And again, once again, if we go down south just a bit, here we got another tornado. We got a tornado warning just southbound, so we know that this is tornadic. We know that there's a possible tornadic storm on our hands here. And once again, areas affected by the following path of this storm. We can expect this to get up to Lincoln eventually, so we need to be paying attention. Again, we got possible tornadoes with this threat. We got large hail, damaging winds, flash flooding, extreme lightning. We got everything here to worry about. So please, I need everybody that I just listed out on that city list to get in your shelter now, because believe it or not, it is actually getting stronger by the second, by the minute, as it pushes more northeast. As it keeps going, we could see any sort of hazards here. So please stay tuned with us here. No matter what you're watching on, you could be watching on phone, iPad, computer, TV, laptop, whatever it is. As long as you have internet, or if you're watching on phone, all you really need is a phone service, and then all you need to get from there is YouTube. And find our channel, and you are good to go. Once again, if you are not subscribed to our channel, this is the reason why. Do not hesitate to subscribe. No cable, no payment, no hassle. It has always been the motto with us here. And this is another situation where I would say, do not be scared, be prepared. Get that tornado safety kit ready, especially if you're in the cities that I listed out. You should be in your safe spot right about now, because we got large hail, we got damaging winds, hail big enough at baseball-sized hail where we could get a window busted out here. So we need everybody to stay tuned here as we keep this going on here. If you guys have any questions about you or your families or what city you are in this severe thunderstorm warning being affected by the storm, please say in the chat now. This is why we have chat enabled, so we can have questions asked and have them answered on the streams about weather and the forecasting here presented to you immediately. So if anybody has any questions here, put them in chat. I will read them off and answer that question for you. As we also still receive rain here in the KB Weather Center, this storm continues to thrive and push forward up here northeast motion. So we will definitely keep an eye on this. And you can see we already got 5 chasers actually here in the Gage County area, watching this storm as it moves into Wymore areas here. We can go ahead and measure how far this is away from the Beatrice area too, as well. This storm is less than. Pause there. Yeah, this storm is less than this is 2.24 miles away from the Wymore area. So everybody in the Wymore area, need you to take immediate cover. Beatrice area is it's 10 miles away from the Beatrice area. So Beatrice, you need to take cover immediately. Areas like that. This severe thunderstorm warning polygon in general is only about 31 miles away from the Lincoln area. It may sound like a lot, but yet it is not for a storm. This can still push very, very fast. And while it may only be going towards the 40s right now. This can still push, and this can still get stronger. It is only going 45 miles per hour right now, but whether or not the speed does not equivalent to it does not equivalent to the amount of strength that this can produce. In fact, while I speak, there is tornado warnings down in Kansas at this moment. People are in a tornado warning down in Kansas already. While I speak, you already have large hail, damaging winds, and other crap going on down in Kansas. This is definitely not something you want to play around with. And if I go just a bit down south here on radar, you can actually see. Take a look at that. Take a look at all these hail cores. As soon as I go down south, you can already see all the hail cores here. This is not a very good storm to be in the presence of. And if you are in the presence of this storm, you need to be taking the proper cover. And if you are not, that does not do anything good for you or your family, because if you are outside during this storm, you could be getting baseball-sized hail to the head. You could be getting splits down the head from the hail. You could be getting cuts and bruises and everything like that. You could be getting concussions from how big and mighty the hail core is already at. We are already seeing golf ball-sized hail in this storm. That is equivalent to about, let's see here, about the size of this cap right here on this bottle of earbuds, of sleep buds here. That is about the size of this the width of the bottle cap. So it's definitely not something you want to be in the midst of here as this continues to go on here. Again, Gage County and Jefferson County are affected in that. We are watching this as it pushes closer and closer towards the Lancaster County area. This is a already prompted tornadic storm. Once again, tornadic storm. You can already see. Look at that double tornado warning down here in the Kansas area. This is all pushing to the north and east. This is pushing mainly north, but it's also going kind of northeast at the same time. North-northeast motion here. This is going north-northeast at 45 miles per hour. This is already a prompted tornadic storm. Not something you want to mess around with here. If anybody has, once again, if anybody has any questions in chat, please say them now. If you are in the impact, if you are in that severe thunderstorm warning polygon, I need you in your safe spot. So everywhere, Beatrice, Rockford, Philly, Wymore, Odell, Diller, Steel City. I need all of you in your safe spots right now. Whether that be if you are going to be impacted by the storm, or if you are currently being impacted by the storm. I need you in your safe spots right now, because this is also a very tornadic storm as well. As you can already probably see, I can literally just make it go down just by a very tiny inch. You can already see the tornado warning polygon right around here. It's kind of hard to see from all the redness on the radar, but if you take a good enough look, you can already see that tornado warning right there. So, not something you want to be in the presence of. We'll keep you posted as this happens. This is also why we have the National Weather Service weather radio going on in the background here. So we will definitely keep you posted on this. I gotta go. I do have to go grab another fact because the facts keeps coming in. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go grab that.
Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Beatrice, Wymore, Blue Springs, Odell, Philly, Virginia, Holmesville, Ellis, Rockford State Recreation Area, Rockford, and Homestead National Historical Park. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 6:45 p.m. for the following counties: in What? Flooding due to excessive rainfall.
Okay, give me one more second. I apologize.
Iowa.
I gotta go
including the
talk
following
to someone.
counties: Fremont, Mills, Montgomery, and Page in Nebraska, including the following counties: Cass, Douglas, and Sarpy. When? Until 4 a.m. Thursday. Impacts. Excessive runoff may result in flooding of rivers, creeks, streams, and other low-lying and flood-prone locations. Additional details. Another round of thunderstorms is expected to move through the area this evening, affecting locations that received heavy rainfall last night. Any additional rainfall in those areas will likely run off, leading to
Stand
potential
back.
flooding.
Give me 1
You should
minute.
monitor later forecasts and be alert for possible flood warnings. Those living in areas prone to flooding should be prepared to take action.
I didn't even realize I had my mic with me now.
The National Weather Service
Mic
has
on.
issued severe thunderstorm watch number 622,
Oh, I did.
effective
I don't
until
even.
1 a.m. Thursday. This watch includes
Anyway,
in Nebraska, Butler,
once again, I do have to mark that out
Johnson,
here.
Lancaster.
It does appear that it is clearing out very much here in the Lincoln area, but trust me,
Remember,
it is not going to be here for long.
are favorable for the development of severe weather, including large hail and damaging winds in.
I know you don't think of it yet. I know
While severe
a lot of you are probably thinking that nothing's going on. Trust me, there is things going on.
And listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, broadcast radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. Repeating.
We do have
Storm watch number 622
the
issued
potential possibility.
Thursday for the
Once
following
again, these are moving north-northeast. So all these storms are moving towards the Lincoln area as well.
Lancaster, Odo,
Checking back up on the Lincoln area, it does appear that most of these storms up here are going to remain non-severe as they pass through. It's mainly that lower storm out of Kansas that we do have to worry about right here as it pushes in. Once it gets through the Lincoln area, though, I do believe it will mainly head off into far eastern areas of Nebraska. So once it passes through Lincoln, we will get out of your hair for a bit here. Because we can't really cover those counties that eastward, probably because there's not that much civilization up there. Yeah, we will keep you posted as this goes on.
Wymore, Blue Springs, Odell, Philly, Virginia, Holmesville, Ellis, Rockford State Recreation Area, Rockford, and Homestead National Historical Park.
Marysville's still sitting at 88. I just realized that.
Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 6:45 p.m. for the following counties in Nebraska: Gage and Jefferson. The following is a summary of watches, warnings, and advisories in effect. A flood watch has been issued from 7 p.m. until 4 a.m. Thursday for the following county: Cass, Nebraska. Flood watch information for the following counties in Nebraska: Cass, Douglas, and Sarpy.
I don't know. I didn't have my headset on, probably because I'm on the other side of the screen looking at something over here. But I don't know. I think I just heard the National Weather Service, the weather radio over the headset say that this is a particularly dangerous situation. I don't know if I heard that or not. Yeah, tell me if I was correct. You guys are hearing all of it, full audio.
When until 4 a.m. Thursday. Impacts: excessive
I was correct. It actually did say that? Oh.
Creeks, streams, and other
Who said in chat I was correct?
locations. Additional details: another round of thunderstorms is expected to move through the area this evening.
Alright, well,
Locations that
let's hope they're not lying.
rainfall last night. Any additional rainfall in those areas will likely run off, leading to potential flooding. You should monitor later forecasts and be alert for possible flood warnings. Those living in areas prone to flooding should be prepared to take action should flooding develop. The National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 622, effective until...
I know. A lot of things were underestimated about the northern storm. Trust me, it was not the northern storm that is going to flood this. It is mainly...
Remember, a
the south storm currently being tapped out on the radar.
And damaging winds in and close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, broadcast radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest.
Looking at the tornado rating on Torcon over there on that one storm, on the storm that you're currently looking at, it is very high. So we are going to be watching, especially Torcon storm. I hope I don't have to put on the tornado warning. I hate doing that, and I hate tornado warnings really, but I used to be terribly afraid of tornadoes before I got into this. That's actually how this whole channel started. If it wasn't for my fear of tornadoes as a kid, I don't think this channel would have ever happened. Obsessing over weather, becoming a meteorologist myself here. But so yeah, but I hate to see a tornado warning. But I suppose tornado warnings don't really freak me out anymore. I'm more trained to work with tornado warnings and get them covered on radar. So yeah. Again, let's go over what we see here on radar. Severe thunderstorm warning again here for the southeastern portion of Jefferson County as well as southern Gage County. Severe thunderstorm warning going on for another 12 minutes here, but I definitely expect them. It expires in another 11 minutes here. I definitely expect them to extend that though. Hold on, I don't know why hasn't the National Weather Service radio playing.
And Thursday for the following counties in Kansas, Marshall, and Washington, and the following counties
No, that's Beatrice.
Nebraska, Fillmore, Gage, Jefferson, Johnson, Saline, and Fair.
I just saw Nebraska.
Warning remains this evening, affecting locations that received heavy rainfall
There we go.
tonight. Any additional rainfall in those areas will likely run off, leading to potential
Then
flooding.
step off screen there.
You should monitor later forecasts and be alert for possible flood warnings. Those living in areas prone to flooding should be prepared to take action should flooding
Take a look at that.
develop. The National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 622 effective until 1 a.m. Thursday. This watch includes the following counties in Nebraska: Butler, Cass, Gage,
Push it back to
Lancaster,
live control.
Saline, Sarpy, Saunders, and Seward. Remember, a severe thunderstorm
Once again here, we'll see watching this push more up northeast. You can see this big mass of a storm here. We'll actually go back to Brandon Kopic's view here for a minute. Take a look at that. That is not something you want to see on a storm like this. Here's audio now too, by the way.
I'm not that pleased with it right now. Really not. We'll go to 77, make a judgment call.
I'm gonna mute his audio just for copyright reasons.
Following counties in Nebraska: Butler, Cass, Gage, Johnson, Lancaster, Odo, Saline, Sarpy.
Look at that. You can kind of see it falling there, can't you?
A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 6:45 p.m. for southeast.
It does look like there is rotation possible in that storm. Definitely there.
A severe thunderstorm was located over Odell, or 15 miles
Yeah, but
south of Beatrice.
Brandon Kopic for your Chaser Weather Net here
Expected hazards include 60 miles per hour
in Hanover, Kansas right now. That was from Hanover, Kansas.
This is a radar indicated threat.
That's not even where the tornado warning is. See, this is our good old man, Brandon Copic right there. Profile you can see right up there on the cyclone port screen. And he's not even in the tornado warning. He's just on the edge of a severe thunderstorm warning too. The tornado warnings are down here. Yeah.
For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building.
It is repeating that.
Repeating, a severe thunderstorm
it
remains in effect
or
until
that.
6:45 p.m. for the
You
following.
can even see Copic here sitting right here about to cross into Nebraska territory.
Is a summary of watches, warnings, and advisories in effect. Flood watch
I do sincerely hope though that
until 4 a.m. Thursday for the following.
the storm that we see pass through Lincoln here does not hold any
Flood
tornadic
watch
potential as
for the following counties in Nebraska,
nice.
Douglas and Sarpy, and the following counties in Iowa, Fremont, Mills,
If you
Montgomery.
excuse me, wow,
Flood watch in effect
excuse
until 4
me,
a.m. Thursday.
don't stub my toe.
Excessive rainfall. Where?
So excuse me here, I'm gonna go ahead,
Iowa, including the following
keep you on the radar screen. I'm not gonna go bring you back to the on standby screen, but I am gonna
Douglas and
use the bathroom here.
when until 4 a.m. Thursday. Impacts. Excessive runoff may result in flooding of rivers, creeks, streams, and other low-lying and flood-prone locations. Additional details. Another round of thunderstorms is expected to move through the area this evening, affecting locations that received heavy rainfall last night. Any additional rainfall in those areas will likely run off, leading to potential flooding. You should monitor later forecasts and be alert for possible flood warnings. Those living in areas prone to flooding should be prepared to take action should flooding develop. The National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 622, effective until 1 a.m. Thursday. This watch includes the following counties in Nebraska: Butler, Cass, Gage, Johnson, Lancaster, Odo, Saline, Sarpy, Saunders, and Seward. Remember, a severe thunderstorm watch. Conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including large hail and damaging winds
Over there.
in and close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions
Okay,
and listen to later statements and possible warnings.
take a look at all that
Weather
just
radio,
straight up lying
broadcast
and
radio,
fail
and
force.
television outlets,
Stuff
or
like that.
internet sources for the latest severe weather information. Repeating.
Now for
severe
2 hours and
thunderstorm
7
watch
minutes.
number 622 has
1839
been
here at the
issued
KB
until
Weather
1
Weather Center,
a.m.
6
Thursday for the following
639.
counties
Gonna
in
be
Nebraska, Butler, Cass, Gage, Johnson,
1840
Lancaster,
or maybe
Odo,
even
Saline,
1841
Sarpy,
by
Saunders,
the time
and
you get
Seward.
this.
A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 6:45 p.m. for southeastern Jefferson and southern Gage counties. At 6:22 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located over Odell, or 15 miles south of Beatrice, moving northeast at 35 miles per hour.
Here.
Expected hazards include 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size
You get a
hail.
double on that severe
This
thunderstorm
is a
warning
radar-indicated threat.
out here.
Impact. Hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees.
Okay, yes.
Locations impacted include
Take a look here.
Beatrice,
Just got a double. Hold on. Yeah, now we got that. Okay, I'll go ahead and let you listen to that alert.
The National Weather Service in Omaha has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for east central Jefferson County in southeastern Nebraska, southern Gage County in southeastern Nebraska, until 7:30 p.m. At 6:39 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located 4 miles east of Diller, or 12 miles southwest of Beatrice, moving northeast at 25 miles per hour. Expected hazards include 2-inch hail and 60 miles per hour wind gusts. This is a radar-indicated threat. At 6:24 p.m., quarter-sized hail was reported 2 miles west of Odell by a trained spotter. Impact. People and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Beatrice, Wymore, Blue Springs, Diller, Philly, Virginia, Holmesville, Ellis, Rockford State Recreation Area, and Rockford. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 7:30 p.m. for the following counties in Nebraska: Gage and Jefferson. The following is a summary of watches, warnings, and advisories in effect. A flood watch has been issued from 7 p.m. until 4 a.m. Thursday for the following county: Cass, Nebraska. Flood watch information for the following counties in Nebraska: Cass, Douglas, and Sarpy, and the following counties in Iowa: Fremont, Mills, Montgomery, and Page. Flood watch in effect until...
Okay,
Flooding due to excessive rainfall.
okay, I do apologize for that. We are receiving emergency alerts left and right here through the National Weather Service Weather Radio. We now have 2 severe thunderstorm warnings on top of each other, so we're going to go ahead and talk about that here. As you can currently see, severe thunderstorm warnings, 2 severe thunderstorm warning polygons there. That's the orange polygons you see on your screen there. See this big old mass of storms? That's what you can see here. You can even see the line of hail, a ton of hail at this current time here. We're going to ask everybody in the cities here: Beatrice, Rockford, Philly, Virginia, Wymore, Odell, Diller, Fairbean, Steel City, Barneston, Liberty, Oketo, everybody in those areas. I need you taking shelter at this current time. Take a look at all these hail cores right around here. Yep, we got people in chat screaming a hail core line, stuff like that. Take a look as all this pushes to the northeast, heading towards Lincoln at this current time. And as of right now, we even have, I believe, yep, we still have that tornado warning even valid down here as well in the Kansas area. So we know that this is a very dangerous storm. We have tornadic activity. We have large hail. We have damaging winds. We got flash flooding. We have everything on the storm. So I need everybody at this current moment, please stay tuned and do not leave this stream. This is how you stay safe. Don't be scared. Be prepared. As I always say, take a look at this line of hail cores, this big old storm right here. This is currently approaching, once again, approaching the Lincoln, Nebraska area. We're currently in Jefferson and Gage at this current moment, as it currently pushes to the northeast. As well as that, for those of you who are joining us, we also have a severe thunderstorm watch going on for the rest of the northeast here, or for the southeast here. For the rest of the southeast, take a look at this here. Severe thunderstorm watch continuing for another 6 hours and 16 minutes here. So we'll keep you tuned for that. But what we are mainly worried about is the severe thunderstorm, the current, just one severe thunderstorm warning left. Oh boy! That just got issued. We're going to go ahead and turn up the national...
Hazards include 2-inch hail and 60 miles per hour wind gusts. This is a radar-indicated threat. At 6:24 p.m., quarter-sized hail was reported 2 miles west of Odell by a train spotter. Impact, people and animals outdoors will be injured.
Here we go. Listen to this.
The National Weather Service in Omaha has issued a tornado warning for southern Gage County in southeastern Nebraska until 7:15 p.m. At 6:45 p.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 4 miles west of Blue Springs, or 7 miles south of Beatrice, moving east at 30 miles per hour. Expected hazards include tornado and hail up to 2 inches in diameter. This is a radar-indicated threat rotation. Impact, flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. This dangerous storm will be near Wymore, Blue Springs, and Holmesville around 6:50 p.m. Virginia around 7:05 p.m. Other locations in the path of this tornadic thunderstorm include Philly. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Heavy rainfall may hide this tornado. Do not wait to see or hear the tornado. Take cover now. Repeating, a tornado warning has been issued until 7:15 p.m. for the following county: Gage, Nebraska.
Okay, we're gonna let that continue there, but we're gonna do a tornado warning now. This is for Gage County. Now, everybody's saying check velocity. That's what I was gonna do in the first place. Here, so let's go ahead and take a look here.
A severe thunderstorm was located 4
Go ahead
miles
and,
east of Diller, or 12 miles
take a look
southwest
here.
of
Take
Beatrice,
a good old look. We
moving
actually
northeast
do
at
have
25 miles
rotation here.
per hour.
Take a look at this. We got the teals and the whites here mixing in with the green. That actually says that it's going. The teals and whites are actually going very strongly towards, and the greens are still going towards, but not as much. So that could still be a rotation. That is currently radar indicated rotation. So what we're going to say here is everybody in these areas: Rockford, Philly, Virginia, Wymore, everybody that you see in those areas in that red polygon there. I need you all to be in your safe spot at this current time. As we have a radar indicated tornado warning. At this current time, we'll keep an eye on this as it pushes there. But we also have that severe thunderstorm warning as well here. So at this current time, once again, if you are in the areas of Rockford, Philly, Virginia, Watermore, you are in that red polygon there, and going to need you to get to your safe spot as of this current time. We still have large hail damaging winds, and now we have a possible tornado there in the Gage County area of Nebraska. There, pushing, I believe, northeast on that one, but this storm here is still pushing northeast, still pushing towards the Lincoln area. We've only got a few sprinkles here and there of rain, but trust me, it is going to keep coming. And boy, is it going to get strong once it comes here. So at this current time, again, all those cities you see, all these cities you see here: Rockford, Philly, Virginia, Wymore. Even if you are out of the polygon, you are just out of it by a bit. So Wymore, I have to ask you, all the cities that we see in this red polygon right here, I need all of you in your safe spot. This is you see this intense rotation forming as it pushes here. So we'll keep you posted on this as it continues here.
This dangerous storm will be near
That's what I'm saying on this storm.
Blue Springs, and Holmesville around 6:50 p.m. Virginia around 7:05 p.m. Other
Isn't this a crazy
locations in the
Wednesday?
path of
Someone
this
said in chat.
tornadic thunderstorm include
Don't
Philly.
say that.
Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on
And
the
it's that old
lowest floor
BRB.
of a
As long as
sturdy
you're not in
building.
that tornado warning, then
Avoid
sure.
windows. If you are
Don't forget to
outdoors,
come right back.
a tornado warning remains in effect until 7:15 p.m. for southern Gage County. At 6:49 p.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 3 miles southwest of Holmesville, or 7 miles south of Beatrice, moving northeast at 30 miles per hour.
Still
There is a
radar
second
indicated,
area
but I
of
am gonna
rotation 5 miles east-northeast of Diller, moving northeast at 30 miles
see
per
it up
hour.
there. Take a look at that. We got line-size hail in that tornado. Take a look at that.
Severe weather has been
Guys,
confirmed
in
by
25
emergency
minutes,
reported a final
radar
cloud
indicated tornado warning.
impact. Flying debris will be dangerous
That is
to those
not
caught
good.
without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damaged roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. This dangerous storm will be near Blue Springs and Holmesville around 6:55 p.m. Virginia around 7:05 p.m.
Oh.
Other locations in the path of this tornadic thunderstorm include Philly. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest
Take a
floor
look
of
at
a
that,
sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris.
We have,
Heavy rainfall
we have
behind
3
this
chases
tornado.
on a line
Do not
on
wait to
County
see or
Road
hear
8,
the tornado.
just passing through Berkshire,
Take cover
trying
now.
to frantically get to this
Repeating,
tornado warning.
a tornado warning remains in effect until 7:15
You,
p.m. for the
I
following
need to
counties:
be able to see
Gage,
the
Nebraska.
just a
Flood
tiny bit
watch
too bright, but I'm
information
not gonna
for the
do that.
following
So you
counties
can see.
in Nebraska: Cass, Douglas, and Sarpy, and the following counties in Iowa: Fremont, Mills, Montgomery, and Page. Flood
One second,
watch
I
in
gotta get
effect
some-
until 4 a.m. Thursday. What? Flooding due to excessive rainfall. Where? Portions of southwest Iowa, including the following counties: Fremont, Mills, Montgomery, and Page in Nebraska, including the following counties: Cass, Douglas, and Sarpy. When? Until 4 a.m. Thursday. Impacts. Excessive runoff may result in flooding of rivers, creeks, streams, and other low-lying and flood-prone locations. Additional details. Another round of thunderstorms is expected to
Alright,
move
yeah,
through the area this evening,
We do
affecting
have storm
locations
spotters
that received
confirming
heavy
that
rainfall last night.
2 inch by the end of the hail,
Severe
the line size of
thunderstorm
hail on that
warning
tornado
remains in
warning.
effect until
Again, take a
7:30
look
p.m. for
right
central
around
Gage
here
County.
for that rotation. You
At
see the rotation
6:52
just up
p.m.,
there.
a severe
hello,
thunderstorm was
hello.
located over Holmesville, or 5 miles southeast of Beatrice, moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. Expected hazards
Take a look at
include
it,
golf
all
ball
right,
size hail and
good
60
enough.
miles per hour wind gusts. This is a
Huge
radar
engine,
indicated threat. Impact.
Anyway,
People and animals
Yeah,
outdoors
so go
will
ahead
be
and step
injured.
off screen there. You can
Expect
see that
hail
tornado
damage
warning
to roofs,
there.
siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect wind
It
damage
expires
to
in another
roofs,
25
siding,
minutes there.
and
2 inch by
trees.
diameter hail. That's line size
Locations
hail.
impacted
Radar
include
indicated tornado warning.
Beatrice, Weimar,
keep an eye on
Blue
this for you.
Springs, Philly,
Push it
Virginia, Holmesville, Rockford State Recreation Area, and Rockford. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until
Going on for
7:30 p.m.
2
for the
hours,
following
22
counties:
minutes
Gage,
now.
Nebraska. Flood watch
Oh boy, we're
information
starting to lose
for the
connection.
following
But,
counties in Nebraska:
if it starts to lag out
Douglas, and
just a
Sarpy,
bit, that is
and
due
the
to our
following
internet. I
counties
promise our
in Iowa,
equipment is
Fremont,
very much
Mills,
suited to
Montgomery, and Page.
handle it.
Flood watch in effect until 4 a.m. Thursday. What? Flooding due to excessive rainfall.
Yeah,
Where?
there goes the
Portions of
message. It might
southwest
glitch out
Iowa,
just a tiny bit.
including the following counties: Fremont, Mills,
See, that's just one
Montgomery, and Page in Nebraska, including the following counties: Cass, Douglas, and Sarpy. When? Until 4 a.m. Thursday. Impacts. Excessive runoff may result in flooding of rivers, creeks, streams, and other low-lying and flood-prone locations. Additional details. Another round of thunderstorms is expected to move through the area this evening, affecting locations that received heavy rainfall last night. Any additional rainfall in those areas will likely run off, leading to potential flood to take action should flooding develop. The National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 622, effective until 1 a.m. Thursday. This watch includes the following counties in Nebraska: Butler, Cass, Gage, Johnson,
Stick with us here.
Lancaster, Odell,
Internet is
Saline,
making us lag out
Sarpy,
here.
Saunders, and Seward.
So it should
Remember,
regain
a severe
stability here
thunderstorm
soon.
watch means the conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including large hail and damaging winds in and close to the
Just notice
watched
how
area.
everything went silent here. We're gonna
While
go ahead
severe
and
weather may not be
that
imminent,
sky camera,
persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather
show you here.
conditions and listen for
take a look.
later statements
Everything
and
went dead
possible
silent
warnings.
outside here. Give you what-
Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio,
Everything here.
broadcast radio and television
Absolute
outlets, or
silence.
internet sources for the latest
No
severe
tree.
weather
There's
information.
no leaf on in
Repeating,
sight on this.
severe thunderstorm watch number 622
Whatsoever.
has
Looking
been
outside
issued
right
until
here
1
because the
a.m. Thursday
window's
for the
right here. You
following
can actually see
counties
my hand when
in
I put it right here.
Nebraska: Butler, Cass,
So yeah,
Gage, Johnson,
it does look like the
Odell,
sky is
Saline,
starting to cloud up a
Saunders,
bit.
and
I can even
Seward.
see some of the thunder heads over
A
there
tornado warning
um,
remains in effect until
so,
7:15
yeah.
p.m. for southern Gage
as those
County.
approach. Scattered showers here in the
6:49 p.m.
Lincoln area
A
as
severe
the severe
thunderstorm capable
thunderstorms
of
approach.
producing a tornado was
Here it is
located
not
3
looking
miles
good
southwest of Holmesville, or
for the
7
Lincoln
miles
area.
south of Beatrice, moving northeast at 30 miles per
Spot down
hour.
there.
There is a second area of
Okay,
rotation
right,
5 miles east-northeast of Diller, moving northeast at 30 miles per hour.
Oh, that's
Expected
the phone.
hazards include tornado and 2-inch hail. Severe weather has been confirmed by emergency reported a funnel cloud. Impact. Flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter.
Yeah.
Mobile homes will be damaged
All
or
the trees
destroyed.
are dead silent.
Damage to roofs,
Just a bit of
windows,
rain here in
and
KB
vehicles
Weather
will
Weather Center.
occur.
Go ahead and bring
Tree
it back to
damage is
radar here to
likely.
show you where we
This
are at.
dangerous storm will be near Blue Springs and Holmesville
Rotation.
around 6:55 p.m. Virginia around 7:05 p.m.
Take a look at that there.
Other locations in the path of this tornadic
Not
thunderstorm
looking
include
great. You
Philly.
got that rotation near
Take cover
Rockford,
now.
Philly.
Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile
no,
home,
we're
or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter
We're
and
lagging
protect
out a bit.
yourself from flying
We're kind of
debris.
going offline here. Give us one
Heavy
minute.
rainfall may hide this tornado.
Computer's struggling a
Do
bit.
not wait to see or hear the tornado.
Keep up with the
Take
Wi-Fi.
cover
The
now.
Wi-Fi is at its lowest
Repeating,
setting right
a
now.
tornado warning remains
Oh.
in effect until
Trust me, the
7:15 p.m.
computer's
for the
fine.
following
The computer
county,
can definitely
Gage,
run this,
Nebraska.
but
A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 7:30 p.m. for central
Kinda
Gage
struggling.
County.
stay connected.
At 6:52
Okay,
p.m., a severe
Yeah,
thunderstorm
locations
was located
back
over
in
Holmesville,
Rockford,
or 5
Philly,
miles
and
southeast
Virginia
of Beatrice,
areas.
moving northeast
We
at
also
40
got
miles per
the
hour.
1 inch by diameter hail
Expected
approaching that
hazards
area as
include
well.
golf
You can
ball size hail
see
and
the
60
report
miles
and
per
just
hour
the
wind gusts.
massive reports here.
This is a radar
for
indicated
hail.
threat.
This severe thunderstorm
Impact.
warning, or
People
this
and
tornado
animals
warning may
outdoors
jump
will
up
be
here.
injured.
If it does jump
Expect
up, it
hail
may make
damage
it
to
to you
roofs,
into the county
siding,
line,
windows,
which is
and
not good at
vehicles.
all.
Expect wind
Oh,
damage to
shoot, we're
roofs,
gonna go ahead and turn
siding,
back on
and
the
trees.
radar play.
Locations impacted include Beatrice, Wymore, Blue Springs, Philly, Virginia, Holmesville, Rockford
Yeah.
State Recreation Area, and Rockford. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 7:30 p.m. for the following county, Gage,
Go back in there, go grab more water as this alert.
The following is a summary of watches, warnings, and advisories in effect. A flood watch has been issued from 7 p.m. until 4 a.m. Thursday for the following county, Cass, Nebraska. Flood watch information for the following counties in Nebraska, Cass, Douglas, and Sarpy, and the following counties in Iowa, Fremont, Mills, Montgomery, and Page. Flood watch in effect until 4 a.m. Thursday. What? Flooding due to excessive rainfall. Where? Portions of southwest Iowa, including the following counties, Fremont, Mills, Montgomery, and Page in Nebraska, including the following counties, Cass, Douglas, and Sarpy. When? Until 4 a.m. Thursday. Impacts. Excessive runoff may result in flooding of rivers, creeks, streams, and other low-lying and flood-prone locations.
Okay.
Additional details.
Back up.
Another round of thunderstorms is expected to move through the area this evening, affecting locations that received heavy rainfall last night.
I'm
Any
afraid it may
additional
look like
rainfall
the,
in those areas will likely run off, leading to
with where the
potential
rotation
flooding.
is, it's kind of leaking out of
You
that
should monitor later
polygon there,
forecasts
so
and be alert for
maybe here in a
possible
few
flood
minutes that
warnings.
tornado warning does get.
Those living in areas
Just
prone
here,
to
we do have a
flooding
new
should be
severe
prepared to
thunderstorm
take
warning
action
polygon,
should
and we
flooding
turn up
develop.
the National Weather
The
Service by the
National
radio.
Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 622, effective until 1 a.m. Thursday. This watch includes the following counties in Nebraska: Butler, Cass, Gage, Johnson, Lancaster, Odo, Saline, Sarpy. The National Weather Service in Omaha has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for western Johnson County in southeastern Nebraska, northwestern Pawnee County in southeastern Nebraska, eastern Gage County in southeastern Nebraska, until 7:45 p.m. At 7 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 4 miles west of Philly to 4 miles west of Wymore, moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. Expected hazards include ping-pong ball-size hail and 60 miles per hour wind gusts. This is a radar indicated threat. Impact, people and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Beatrice, Wymore, Adams, Sterling, Blue Springs, Philly, Lewiston, Virginia, Crab Orchard, Holmesville, Rockford State Recreation Area, Rockford, and Vesta. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 7:45 p.m. for the following counties in Nebraska: Gage, Johnson, and Pawnee. The tornado warning for southern Gage County is canceled. The tornado threat has diminished and the tornado
Okay,
warning
as
has
you
been
just heard,
canceled.
from me and the the weather radio, the tornado warning just expired. As you can see now, the bar down there just sank with that. So now it does show it's only severe thunderstorm warning. This bar down here shows the most significant alert at the current time. Just a fair warning for all of you. That by no shape or form does it all of the alerts off. In fact, it doesn't even show the alert details. I just have like some key buttons right here. Like I can press Z, turn that off, like that, and then press A to turn on the tornado warning if I wanted, or the severe thunderstorm watch if I wanted, or the tornado watch if I wanted. You know, it's just a conditional button that I can press that updated for. So not really an additional get off the alert. I will have that feature coming soon though.
Holmesville, Rockford State Recreation Area in Rockford.
For all of you watching the
For
DVR,
your protection, move to an interior room on
I don't even know who's gonna watch the DVR to 2 hours 32 minutes.
Thunderstorm warning remains in effect until
Probably no
7:30
one.
p.m. for the following county: Gage, Nebraska. The National Weather Service has
You can see two chasers, right?
Storm
You
Watch
can see
number
the two chasers.
622.
Yeah, 4 chasers on the same county road here, trying to catch up to this now prompted tornadic storm
Cass, Gage,
that is now only severe one.
Lancaster, Odo, Saline, Sarpy, Saunders, and Seward.
This may miss the Lancaster County area, but not by much. It may skirt us, so we'll have to see.
Including large hail and damaging winds
It all depends on what
close
happens.
to the watch area. While severe weather may not
Some
be
models
imminent,
show that it
some
directly
should remain
forms in
alert for
Lincoln.
rapidly
Other
changing weather
versus
conditions and listen for
other
later
models show
statements
that it
and
goes
possible
completely around.
warnings.
So I have no clue.
Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, broadcast radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information.
To be honest, I hope I don't have to keep you here all day.
Watch number 622 has been issued until 1 a.m. Thursday for the following counties in Nebraska.
But yeah, take a look at this big mass storm here. Take a look at all the reds and oranges right here.
Saunders and
It's not
Seward.
something you want to be
The
amidst
National
of,
Weather
especially
Service in Omaha has
areas
issued
like
a severe
Philly,
thunderstorm
Crab
warning for
Orchard, Sterling,
western Johnson
Adams,
County in southeastern
Virginia,
Nebraska,
Rockford,
northwestern
Lewiston,
Pawnee County in southeastern Nebraska, eastern Gage County in
even
southeastern
Beatrice,
Nebraska until 7:45 p.m.
1 inch by diameter hail,
At 7
and
p.m.,
5
severe
inch by diameter
thunderstorms were located
approaching that
along
area.
a
So
line
we will
extending
keep
from
an eye
4
on that.
miles west of Philly
Anywhere
to
we see
4
a severe
miles
thunderstorm.
west of Wymore,
Kinda good.
moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. Expected hazards include ping-pong ball-size hail and 60 miles per hour wind gusts. This is a radar-indicated threat. Impact, people and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles.
Is Lincoln gonna be okay? I have no clue.
Damage to roofs, siding,
It all
and
depends.
trees.
Again,
Locations
I said it for
impacted
some. I
include
said it
Beatrice,
just a
Wymore,
bit ago.
Adams,
Some models show
Sterling,
that it'll go
Blue Springs,
through the Lincoln area or
Lewiston,
form directly on
Virginia,
top of the Lancaster
Crab
County
Orchard,
area.
Holmesville,
Which Eastford,
Rockford
some areas
State
say it'll go
Recreation
completely
Area,
around.
Rockford,
The
and Vesta.
tornado warning has expired.
For your protection,
but,
move to an interior room on the lowest
This is
floor of a
still
building.
continuing to push
Repeating,
more
a
northeast
severe
motion now.
thunderstorm warning has
Not
been
north
issued
north.
until
So,
7:45
all depends on what
p.m.
happens
for the
from
following
here.
counties in Nebraska: Gage, Johnson, and Pawnee. The tornado warning for southern Gage canceled. The tornado threat has diminished and the tornado warning has been canceled. However, large hail and damaging winds remain likely and a severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect for the area. A severe thunderstorm watch remains in effect until 1 a.m. for southeastern Nebraska. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 7:30 p.m. for central Gage
From
County.
1907, 707.
7:02 p.m.
Single,
Severe thunderstorms are located along a line extending from 5
strike
miles
lightning.
northwest of Philly to 3 miles southwest of Wymore, moving
mainly
northeast at
just some
15 miles per
spotty
hour.
showers.
Expected hazards
But it still
include
continues to
ping-pong
rain
ball-sized
just a
hail
tiny
and
bit out
60
here.
miles per hour wind
Looking at it.
gusts.
Again,
This is a radar
for over-exaggeration level,
impact. People
do
and
not blame
animals
us for
outdoors will be
over-exaggerating this threat. Blame the
Expect
National
hail
Weather
damage to roofs,
National Weather Service is
siding,
actually where
windows,
all of the
and
news
vehicles.
stations, not just here at
Expect
TV
wind
Weather,
damage to
where
roofs,
Channel 11, where
siding,
Channel 8,
and
or
trees.
now News,
Locations impacted
Local 4, any of your local news
Wymore,
stations
Blue Springs,
get that
Philly, Virginia,
weather directory.
Holtville,
That's all
North
coming from the
Virginia
National Weather
Recreation
Service.
Area,
So
in
the Storm
Bradford.
Prediction Center and the National
For
Weather
your
Service is to
protection,
blame
move to an
if we
interior
actually
room
do
on
not
the
see
lowest
anything
floor
here
of
for
a
the
building.
Lincoln area. But
Repeating, a
again,
severe thunderstorm
if
warning
you are in
remains
the
in
if you are in the
effect
yellow
until
here, you're in the
7:30 p.m.
highest
for the
possible
following
risk. You're in the
counties:
slight
Gage,
risk for,
Nebraska.
or not the highest possible risk.
The
The
following is a
2
summary
out of
watches,
2 out of 5
warnings,
here
and
on the risk
advisories in effect.
category, but still it's
A
the
flood
highest
watch
risk that we
has
can
been issued
here
until
tonight.
4 a.m.
Here in
Thursday
the
for the following
southeast portion of
counties:
Nebraska.
Cass,
If you're in
Nebraska.
that area, you can expect, according to the National Weather Service, you can
For
expect
the following
large hail
counties:
damaging winds and
in
a few
Nebraska,
tornadoes actually
Cass,
possible,
Douglas, and
which we
Sarpy,
have seen a
and the
couple
following
tornado warnings
counties:
and plenty
in
of severe
Iowa,
thunderstorm warnings
Fremont,
now coming into the
Mills,
Nebraska area.
Montgomery, and
But so
Page.
far, none of that has
Flood
been
watch in
issued for the
effect
Lincoln
until 4
area,
a.m.
and we were
Thursday.
expecting for all of the areas you see here covered in
Where
yellow
portions of
area.
southwest
So,
Iowa,
if anyone's to
including the
blame
following
for this
counties:
over-exaggeration,
Fremont, Mills,
since we've only gotten a few rain showers here at KB Weather
including
Center,
the following counties: Cass,
not
Douglas,
blame
and
us.
Sarpy.
We had nothing to do
When until 4
forecasting.
a.m. Thursday.
More of
Impacts. Excessive runoff
kind
may
of,
result in flooding of
the
rivers,
National Weather
creeks,
Service directory.
streams, and other low-lying and
Kind of the
flood-prone
problem there.
locations.
So,
Additional
still
details.
complaining in
Another
the
round of
National Weather
thunderstorms
Service
is expected to
and,
move through the area this
don't
evening,
complain here.
affecting locations that received heavy rainfall last
Yes.
night.
I promise.
Any additional
They're not the
rainfall
cause
in those
for
areas
such
will likely run off,
over-exaggeration.
leading to potential flooding. You should monitor later forecasts and be alert for
continuing we
possible
see
flood
this,
warnings.
heavy
Those living in areas
heavy
prone
round
to
of
flooding
showers
should
and
be
thunderstorms
prepared to
passing
take
through the
action
area.
should flooding
Severe
develop.
warned as of the current time.
The
We will
National
keep you
Weather
posted
Service
if that
has
happens.
issued severe
So another severe thunderstorm warning
number
just got issued. We're going to
622,
bring you to the National Weather
effective until 1
Service
a.m. Thursday.
radio where you hear that.
This watch includes the following counties in Nebraska: Butler,
So we wait for it to.
Gage, Johnson,
I'm waiting for it to register first.
Odo,
Come on.
Saline, Sarpy, Saunders, and Seward. Remember, a severe
register or what?
thunderstorm watch means the conditions are favorable for the development
Come
of
on.
severe weather, including
Come on.
large hail and damaging winds in and
Come
close
on.
to the watch area. While severe weather may
You can
not
do
be
it.
imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen
Come on,
for
National Weather
statements
Service, how
and
long does it take for
possible
your
warnings.
weather radio to catch up?
Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, broadcast radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information.
A minute now. Come on.
Severe thunderstorm watch number 622 has been issued until 1 a.m. Thursday for the following counties in Nebraska: Butler, Cass,
Are you
Gage,
going to sit here on the
Johnson,
audio control or what?
Lancaster, Odo, Saline, Sarpy, Saunders, and Seward. The National Weather
Come
Service
on.
in Omaha has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for western Johnson County in southeastern Nebraska, northwestern Pawnee County in southeastern Nebraska, eastern Gage County in southeastern Nebraska, until 7:45 p.m. At 7 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 4 miles west of Philly to 4 miles west of Wymore, moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. Expected hazards include ping-pong ball-size hail and 60 miles per hour wind gusts. This is a radar-indicated threat. Impact, people and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Beatrice, Wymore, Adams,
enter Polygon. Just come on and then disappear. I don't know what that.
Vesta. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of...
There we go.
The National Weather Service in Omaha has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Lancaster County in southeastern Nebraska, Johnson County in southeastern Nebraska, southwestern Otoe County in southeastern Nebraska, northeastern Gage County in southeastern Nebraska, until 8 p.m. At 7:11 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Adams to 3 miles north of Crab Orchard to Lewiston, moving northeast at 30 miles per hour. Expected hazards include 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. This is a radar-indicated threat. Impact, hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Tecumseh, Syracuse, Adams, Palmyra, Sterling, Cook, Unadilla, Douglas,
I'm gonna go ahead and bring this down.
and Vesta. People attending
You'll hear that in the background, but at this current time, you can currently see, just right out in front of me, you can currently see that here's thunderstorm warning that is included for extreme southeast portions of Nebraska. Panama and Perth would be any cities I would say are in danger of this severe thunderstorm warning. Other than that, Palmyra, Unadilla, Syracuse, Douglas, Cook, Burr, other areas like that is where that new severe thunderstorm warning is. For those areas that need you to take cover as soon as possible here. Yeah, another mesoscale discussion here. I don't know what it's about. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. Okay. So if I could possibly take a look here.
7 p.m. Severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 4 miles west of Philly to 4 miles west of Wymore, moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. Expected hazards include ping-pong ball-size hail and 60 miles per hour wind gusts. This is a radar-indicated threat. Impact, people and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees.
I am trying to find out what that mesoscale discussion was.
Sterling, Blue Springs, Philly, Lewiston, Virginia, Crab Orchard, Holmesville.
Okay, so severe thunderstorm watch. We have a mesoscale discussion for a possible severe thunderstorm watch.
Move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building.
Seconds. Probably gonna get issued here. Another one. Once again, I do have those alerts for you on the screen.
Nebraska, Gage, Johnson, and Pawnee.
Showing those weather alerts again for the following areas: Palmyra, Unadilla, Syracuse, Douglas, Burr, Cook, Sterling, Tecumseh, Crab Orchard, Adams. All these areas that you see here in the Polygon. I need you all in your safe spots at this current time. Good thunderstorm warning for that area.
At 7:11 p.m.,
Good time.
severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Adams to 3 miles north of Crab Orchard to Lewiston, moving northeast at 30 miles per hour. Expected hazards include the severe thunderstorm.
It does look like that mesoscale discussion did just disappear. May come back here.
The warning has moved out of the area. Therefore, the warning has been canceled. A severe thunderstorm.
Sorry, I'm back. You're good. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning now for the Lancaster County area.
The National Weather Service in Omaha has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern
parts of Lancaster County. That tornado warning did expire.
Johnson County in southeastern Nebraska, southwestern Otoe County in southeastern Nebraska, northeastern
Once again, for the
southeastern Nebraska until 8 p.m.
I don't know what they were going on about, but the National Weather Service director was really over-exaggerating about this. They were saying everybody in the yellow area here could experience large hail damaging winds, tornadoes, flash flooding, extreme lightning. They were saying that we were going to see all that, and this was going to be an intense risk. But now, currently, as you see, we are only getting the rain shower portion, and the main storms, severe storms are actually skirting us at this current moment. Maybe there's more to it. Maybe I haven't seen it yet. I have no clue. But what we got in our directories, not only from what we have heard here at the station, but from what other weather sources have actually heard, like 1011, Now News, Local 4, all the places like that. They get the same directory from the National Weather Service. We've all heard the same thing, and now it's kind of awkward because we're seeing it move through just a tiny portion of the claimed affected area by these storms. But yeah, not doing that good, really in that term. So if you're gonna blame anybody, please blame the National Weather Service. I've never had anything, any risk factors flunk out this bad. Hearing from the National Weather Service doesn't happen too often. But I'm actually pretty disappointed that this kind of we got this risk factor that everybody was talking about. Now dissipated really for mainly the Lincoln City here. Still gonna expect scattered showers here from the Lincoln area for the rest of the night as you see those pass through here. Could see maybe a strong to severe thunderstorm pass through the Lincoln area overnight. But as far as everything goes right now, we'll just keep going here until these severe thunderstorm warnings pass through again. Latest one for Palmyra, Unadilla, Syracuse, Douglas, Burr, Cook, Sterling, Adams, Tecumseh, Crab Orchard. We need everybody in those areas to take your severe thunderstorm precautions now. Take shelter immediately in a sturdy building, especially now that we know that this is a prompted tornadic storm from a previous tornado warning we saw just in Gage County not too long ago as well. And we also have baseball-sized hail possible from these storms. Currently, line-sized hail in the current severe thunderstorm warning. That's you see. I do not know if it was marked considerable. No, it was, this one only has 1 inch by diameter hail, so that is good. I think it's 60 mile per hour wind gusts as well. Still a storm to be looking out for, but not that intense at this current moment. Again, if you want to find out where you are on the risk factor here tonight, if you are in the yellow, you're on the highest risk for today. If you're on the green for the rest of the state, you're not going to be in too much of a risk.
Severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 7:45 p.m. for western Johnson, northwestern Pawnee, and eastern Gage counties.
At this
At 7:16 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along the line extending from 2 miles east of Adams to 2 miles southeast of Sterling to 4 miles east of Crab Orchard to 5 miles
going on for 2 hours now, 2 hours, 48 minutes now. 19:20 here at the KV Weather Studio, that's 7:28. Or you're going on 7:21 by the time you hear this, probably.
This is a radar-indicated threat. Impact, hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs.
I would say the only areas that are really affected here in the Lancaster County area are Panama,
Adams, Sterling, Philly, Lewiston, Virginia,
you have a 1 inch by diameter hail
Rockford State Recreation Area, Rockford, and Vista. For your
purple,
protection, move to an interior room on the lowest
yellow
floor of
one
the
right
building.
here.
Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 7:45 p.m. for the following counties in Nebraska.
Otherwise, there's no other intel
Johnson,
on
and
this storm.
Pawnee. The following is a summary of watches, warnings, and advisories in effect.
Yeah.
A flood watch has been issued
Anybody has
until
any
4
questions
p.m.
since that,
Thursday
they
for the
can
following county:
now.
Cass, Nebraska.
Does look like that mesoscale discussion.
For the following counties in
Second
Nebraska: Cass, Douglas, and Sarpy, and the following counties in Iowa: Fremont, Mills, Montgomery, and Page. Flood watch in effect until 4 a.m. Thursday. What? Flooding due to excessive rainfall. Where? Portions of southwest Iowa, including the following counties: Fremont, Mills, Montgomery, and Page in
That's
Nebraska,
alright, that just means you
including
don't
the
have any,
following counties: Cass, Douglas, and Sarpy. When? Until 4 a.m. Thursday. Impacts. Excessive runoff may result in flooding of rivers, creeks, streams, and other low-lying and flood-prone locations. Additional details: another round of thunderstorms is expected to move through the area this evening, affecting locations that received heavy rainfall last night. Any additional rainfall in those areas will likely run off, leading to potential flooding. You should monitor later forecasts and be alert for possible flood warnings. Those living in areas prone to flooding should be prepared to take action should flooding develop. The National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 622, effective until 1 a.m. Thursday.
We have a 1-inch by diameter hail
This
pour
watch
right there as
includes
well.
the following counties: in
1 inch by diameter hail on that's a quarter size hail on this newest severe thunderstorm warning. That going on with 60 mile per hour wind gusts as well. Again, if you want to see your risk factors for tonight, just look up here on
for the development of severe weather,
scale for you.
including
You're
large hail
in
and
the yellow, you're in
damaging
the highest
winds
risk for
in
tonight.
and close to the
Here.
watch area. While severe
course,
weather may not
the
be
more
imminent,
passive,
persons should remain alert
passive
for
areas, but
rapidly changing
still
weather
could,
conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings.
still can see that
Stay tuned to NOAA Weather
weather
Radio,
threat.
broadcast radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe
able to hear
weather
that
information.
National Weather Service weather radio
Repeating,
continue to go in the
severe
background and keeping
thunderstorm
that
watch
on here
number
as the
622 has
weather
been
pushes
issued until 1
more kind
a.m.
of
Thursday for the
northeast.
following
Again,
counties:
once again,
in Nebraska,
if
Butler,
if
Cass,
you do
Gage,
believe that we are
Johnson,
the
Lancaster,
weather
Odo,
forecasting here is
Saline,
over exaggerated,
Starkey,
which I
Saunders,
actually
and
do
Seward.
start to believe it myself.
The
Do not blame
National
us
Weather
in
Service in Omaha has
whatsoever.
issued a
You're not to
severe
blame
thunderstorm warning
the
for
missed input on this
southeastern
forecast.
Lancaster County and
Actually,
southeastern
the
Nebraska, Johnson County
Storm
and
Prediction Center,
southeastern
the National Weather
Nebraska,
Service directed that
southwestern
all
Odo
that
County
all
and southeastern
weather sources
Nebraska,
Nebraska
northeastern
actually,
Gage County and southeastern
all these
Nebraska
stations,
until 8 p.m.
including us,
At 7:11
got the same
p.m.,
message,
severe
and now
thunderstorms
it's
were
looking like it's
located
skirting
along
all
a
the
line
places that
extending
it
from
said
near
that are
Adams
mainly
to
hit.
3 miles north
So,
of Crab
especially
Orchard
in
to
Lincoln and
Lewiston,
Lancaster
moving
County area,
northeast at 30
we were
miles
even
per hour.
expecting even more tornado
Expected hazards
threats
include
than this.
60 miles
We've
per
only gotten
hour
one
wind
tornado
gusts and
warning so far in
quarter-size
Lincoln.
hail.
We will
This
have
is a
to
radar
post
indicated
it.
threat. Impact,
You can go
hail
back and
damage to
find a
vehicles
bit
is
here because
expected.
as the
Expect
feed
wind
gets
damage
brought
to
to
roofs,
YouTube, then you
siding,
can be able to
and
go
trees.
back in time
Locations
on this
impacted
as it
include
gets
Tecumseh,
saved to the
Syracuse,
dark footage
Adams,
of this. You
Palmyra,
can go back to
Sterling,
when we
Cook,
were on the tornado
Unadilla,
warning
Douglas,
as well if you
Burr,
want to see that
St.
really
Mary,
quickly.
and
But
Vista.
once again,
People attending
I
Johnson
would
County
recommend
fairgrounds
sticking
seek safe shelter
sticking
immediately.
with us here on the live
For your
as this
protection,
continues
move to an interior
push
room
through
on
the
the
area.
lowest floor of a building.
As we watch it again.
A
You
severe
can take a
thunderstorm
look at
warning
this
has
yellow
been issued until
yellow
8
number
p.m.
one.
for
That's
the
our
following
hair
counties:
for.
in Nebraska, Gage, Johnson, Lancaster, and Odo.
Yeah.
The severe thunderstorm warning for
Still
central
88
Gage
in the
County
reactors
is
there.
canceled.
Surprised at that.
The storms which prompted the warning have moved out of the area. Therefore,
anybody has
the
any
warning
questions
has
again,
been canceled.
uh,
A
Stan,
severe
ask him in
thunderstorm
chat.
watch
I'll
remains
be
in effect
more
until
than
1
happy to.
a.m. for southeastern Nebraska. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 7:45 p.m. for western Johnson, northwestern Pawnee, and eastern Gage counties. At 7:16 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 2 miles east of Adams to 2 miles southeast of Sterling to 4 miles east of Crab Orchard to 5 miles east of Blue Springs, moving northeast at 55 miles per hour. Expected hazards include 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. This is a radar-indicated threat. Impact, hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Adams, Sterling, Philly, Lewiston, Virginia, Crab Orchard, Rockford State Recreation Area, Rockford, and Vesta. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 7:45 p.m. for the following counties:
So,
in
for
Nebraska, Gage,
any additional
Johnson,
information
and
on this
Pawnee.
storm, we have gathered that,
Following is a
yes,
summary
it is
of
going to
watches,
mainly
warnings,
skirt
and
the Lancaster
advisories
County
in
area.
effect.
Still do
A
have,
flood watch has
well,
been issued
you can
until
see
4
that,
a.m. Thursday for the following county:
sunk down in
Cass,
this, the only,
Nebraska.
well, besides one other one,
Flood watch information for the following counties:
Nebraska area
in Nebraska,
that continues
Cass.
to push to the
A
northeast.
severe thunderstorm warning remains in
time,
effect until 7:45 p.m. for western Johnson and northeastern Gage counties.
closer to 100.
At 7:26 p.m., severe
What's that?
thunderstorms were located along a line extending
You,
from 4
on
miles
here for
north
this
of
longer
Sterling to
as this
6
passes
miles
through
west of Cook to 4 miles
Baldwin County
southwest
as
of
we
Tecumseh,
wait for it
moving
to
northeast
pass
at
through.
35 miles
Go ahead
per
and
hour.
put you back to the Lincoln
Expected
Sky
hazards
Cam.
include
The
60
KV Weather
miles per
studio
hour
here. You
wind
can actually
gusts
see.
and penny
Take a look at
size
that.
hail.
Still cloudy here.
This is
Still
radar indicated threat.
sprinkling just a bit here. But I know
Expect damage to
forecasts
roofs,
from the National
siding,
Weather Service
and
were
trees.
highly
Locations
over-exaggerated
affected include
from the Storm
Adams,
Prediction Center.
Sterling,
Um,
and Vesta.
That was not our fault.
For your protection, move to an
blame the
interior
National
room
Weather
on the
Service.
lowest floor of a building.
In fact, that is where all of our directors come
severe
from,
thunderstorm
because
warning
they are the
remains in
official
effect until 7:45
government-branded
p.m. for the following
service.
counties
But all
in Nebraska, Gage and Johnson.
actually,
Flood
so,
watch information
it's not
for
just
the
us
following
that
counties
directory.
in Nebraska, Cass, Douglas, and Sarpy, and
yeah,
the
stick
following
with us here.
counties
We'll keep
Iowa,
you tuned in here for
Mills,
just a bit longer.
Montgomery,
Once this
and
goes through
Page.
this
Flood watch
final
in
county,
effect until 4
we
a.m.
don't see
Thursday.
anything else. We'll go ahead and cut you back
Flooding
to
due to
regular
excessive
scheduled
rainfall.
activity.
Where
for your current
portions of southwest Iowa, including the following counties, Fremont, Mills, Montgomery, and Page in Nebraska,
And for
including
for
the
those of you
following counties,
still
Cass,
here,
Douglas, and
those of you
Sarpy.
that are still here, and for
When
those of you just
until
joining us
4
as well,
a.m.
here's your severe
Thursday.
weather threat. If you're in the
Impacts.
you're in the
Excessive
yellow, you're in the
runoff
highest
may
threat
result
for
in
tonight.
flooding of
As
rivers,
you're in the
creeks,
green area for the rest of
streams, and
Nebraska,
other
you're in
low-lying and
kind of
flood-prone
move past it.
locations.
So,
Additional details. Another round of thunderstorms is expected to move through the area this evening, affecting locations that received heavy rainfall last night. Any additional rainfall in those areas will likely run off, leading to potential flooding. You should monitor later forecasts and be alert for possible flood warnings.
around 40 to 50 people.
Those living in
still
areas
tuned in.
prone to flooding should be prepared to take action should flooding develop. The National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 622, effective until 1 a.m. Thursday. This watch includes the following counties in Nebraska: Butler, Cass, Gage, Johnson, Lancaster, Odo, Saline, Sarpy, Saunders, and Seward. Remember, a severe thunderstorm watch means the conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including large hail and damaging winds
I am
in
slowly
close
getting
to the
more
watch
and more.
area. While severe weather may not be
I don't really think we even
persons
need any
should
more
remain
intel
alert
as
for
we
rapidly changing weather
check
conditions
here.
and listen for later statements and possible
Only has
warnings.
31, 30,
Stay tuned to
31
NOAA
minutes
weather
left.
radio, broadcast radio, and television outlets,
I
or
did not
internet
expect it to
sources for the
31
latest
minutes.
severe weather
Is it frozen
information.
or something?
Repeating,
This
severe
radar's running. The
thunderstorm watch
radar's
number
running.
622 has been issued
It's
until
been
1 a.m.
close to
Thursday for
31
the
minutes
following
now.
counties in Nebraska:
I'm
Butler,
losing track of
Cass,
time.
Gage, Johnson, Lancaster, Odo, Saline, Sarpy,
Again, there's no
Saunders,
more
and
intel on
Seward.
that storm. Let's go see if there's
The
any more
National
activity.
Weather Service in Omaha has issued a
Let's zoom out.
severe
Just
thunderstorm
trying to
warning
see
for
if we have anything other
southeastern
than.
Lancaster
We go look
County
down
and
in Kansas.
southeastern
Obviously, we got
Nebraska,
this
Johnson
tornado
County
warning.
in southeastern
We've only
Nebraska,
seen one tornado warning here in
southwestern Odo
Nebraska.
County in southeastern Nebraska, northeastern Gage County in southeastern
So,
Nebraska,
not
until
really
8
that
p.m.
much of anything
At
really to talk
7:11
about
p.m.,
now.
severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Adams to
And
3
there we go.
miles
It does
north
look
of
like
Crab
the
Orchard
one
to
severe
Lewiston,
thunderstorm warning.
moving northeast
Fires.
at
We only
30
have one
miles
severe
per
thunderstorm
hour.
warning left in the whole
Expected hazards
state of
include
Nebraska.
60 miles per hour wind
I'm just
gusts and
pushing on for
quarter-size
31
hail.
minutes.
This is a radar-indicated threat.
19:30 here.
Impact,
At the
hail
current time here at
damage
the
to
KV
vehicles
Weather
is
Center.
expected.
7:30
Expect
p.m.
wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include
What happens?
Tecumseh, Syracuse, Adams, Palmyra. The severe thunderstorm warning for western Johnson and northeastern Gage counties is canceled. The storms which prompted the warning have moved out of the area.
That rate keeps going up,
Therefore,
but I don't
the
see.
warning has been
Yeah,
canceled.
no, hold on. Let's
A
check on the
severe
notes.
thunderstorm watch remains in effect until 1 a.m. for southeastern Nebraska. The National Weather Service in Omaha has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for
1 second.
southeastern Lancaster County in southeastern Nebraska, Johnson County in southeastern Nebraska, southwestern Odo County in southeastern Nebraska, northeastern Gage County in southeastern Nebraska.
Yeah, I don't
until
know
8
why
p.m.
chat rate is going up
At
and it just went up
7:11
to 1
p.m.,
again.
severe
Typing chat
thunderstorms were
and
located
it's-
along a line
what's
extending
going on
from near
anymore.
Adams to 3 miles north of Crab Orchard to Lewiston, moving northeast at 30 miles per hour. Expected hazards include 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. This is a radar
I am
indicated
looking at
threat.
radar on the other screen, the same
Impact,
thing you're seeing.
hail damage to
Looking at
vehicles is
the
expected.
wide scale view,
Expect wind damage
drop
to
down
roofs,
to used
siding,
to,
and trees.
what
Locations
I
impacted
see.
include
Drop
Tecumseh,
down to see.
Syracuse, Adams, Palmyra,
I'm looking
Sterling,
at the wide
Cook,
scale view.
Unadilla, Douglas, Burr, St. Mary,
Tecumseh
and Vesta. People
is-
attending Johnson County
lot of
Fairgrounds
vehicles.
should seek safe shelter immediately.
I'm looking on
For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building.
Sterling, still got that,
Repeating,
one inch
a severe
whatever.
thunderstorm warning has been issued until 8 p.m. for the following counties in Nebraska: Gage, Johnson, Lancaster, and Odo. The severe
going on
thunderstorm
for
warning for western
3
Johnson
hours
and
and
northeastern
1
Gage
minute.
counties is canceled.
No,
The
3 hours
storms
and
which prompted the warning have
51
moved out of the
seconds,
area.
not 7 seconds.
Therefore, the warning
Yeah,
has been canceled.
Never
A
mind, 3
severe
hours, 1 minute.
thunderstorm watch remains in effect until 1 a.m. for southeastern
1933
Nebraska.
Kid Weather Weather Center, that's 3.
The following is a summary of watches, warnings, and advisories in effect. A flood watch has been issued until 4 a.m. Thursday for the following county: Cass, Nebraska.
So just,
Flood watch information
Yeah,
for the
thunderstorm warning
following
too.
counties.
it actually does look like, yeah, the storm is pretty much going to, skirt the Lincoln area. We are going to see some scattered showers and thunderstorms to the rest of the, as a possibility, even the rest of the night. To see an unexplained shower or thunder. Some functions here. We even have another threat tomorrow, so we could be live again tomorrow. And that's what that's not really not really what I want to do. I mean, I do love covering your weather. Oh, and it does look like just got a brand new huge alert.
Hail damage to vehicles is expected.
Go back here.
Forecasts and be alert for possible flood warnings. Those living in air.
Yeah.
The National Weather Service in Omaha has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for western Fremont County in southwestern Iowa, eastern Johnson County in southeastern Nebraska, northwestern Nemaha County in southeastern Nebraska, Odo County in southeastern Nebraska, southeastern Cass County in southeastern Nebraska, until 8:15 p.m. At 7:33 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 2 miles southeast of Douglas to near Cook to 3 miles southeast of Tecumseh, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. Expected hazards include 60 miles per hour wind gusts and penny-size hail. This is a radar-indicated threat. Impact: expect damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Nebraska City, Tecumseh, Syracuse, Hamburg, Sidney, Peru, Johnson, Cook, Unadilla, Tallmadge, Union, Lehaka, Dunbar, Douglas, Brock, Julian, Lorton, Thurman, Odo, and Burr. This includes Interstate 29 between mile markers 1 and 20. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 8:15 p.m. for the following counties in Nebraska: Cass, Johnson, Nemaha and Odo, and Fremont, Iowa. The severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Lancaster and northeastern Gage counties.
Okay, then.
The storms which
As
prompted
you
the
heard, that
warning
was the
have moved
emergency
out of
alert
the
that
warned
just
area.
broadcasted there.
Therefore, the warning
So
has
that
been
does mean,
canceled.
and it does
A
include,
severe
oh yeah,
thunderstorm watch remains
just
in
as I
effect
expected,
until 1
we
p.m.
do
for
now have the
southeastern
severe
Nebraska.
thunderstorm warning did just expire
Flood watch
for the Lancaster
information
County area,
for
so
the following counties
I know
in
today was
Nebraska,
very
Cass,
heavily
Douglas,
exaggerated
and
by the
Sarpy,
National Weather
and the
Service,
following counties
and the National Weather Service Storm Spot, or the National Weather Service Storm Prediction Center. Usually that only happens every once in a while. Sometimes it's rare, but yes, sometimes we'll get a heavy exaggeration from the National Weather Service. I was definitely expecting a huge outbreak here from what they were telling us, even though we were on the second to 2 out of 5 risk, slight risk. They were still saying that we could see damaging winds, large hail, flash flooding, extreme lightning, and tornadoes. As well. We only saw one tornado warning as well, but this is out of our coverage area now. So unless anything does come up for the Lincoln area now, I'm afraid this is now completely out of our range. It is too far eastward. Now, I'm going to go ahead and say that is what completes my time here today for you. Hopefully I will not see you back here again today. But if I do, just be prepared for that. And then again, for those of you watching on the Discord, they will send another notification out on the Discord as well. If you made it all the way on the DVR as well to this recording, I don't know how you can sit down for 3 hours and 6 minutes straight without anything like that, without having to leave the DVR out of boredom. But anyway, I've stalled too much here already. Thank you all for watching. I sincerely appreciate it. And again, if you are not subscribed already, please do not hesitate to subscribe. This is why we are here. No cable, no payment, no hassle. It's always been our motto here as well. This is also, again, KB Weather. That's us. The most trusted Nebraska weather source. Situations like these get you somewhere in life. Well, not somewhere in life. Situations like these can get you out of something that you might be in danger of. So I'm going to go ahead and not stall any longer. I'll go ahead and roll the credits and resume you back to regularly scheduled activities. I hope you are safe, all of you out there, especially as this continues in the far eastern counties of Nebraska. But as we continue to observe, the only thing left here for Lancaster County, as we see, is mainly just a severe thunderstorm watch here. As you currently see, the severe thunderstorm watch going for another 5 hours and 30 minutes. So yeah, but otherwise, thank you all for joining in, and I hope you all stay safe out there. Thank you all for cooperating with us here during this live stream, and I hope you all are doing all right out there. Search and rescue should go out for all those people experiencing the tornado warnings. If you just got hit by a tornado, or if your house just got badly damaged by a severe thunderstorm, don't worry, we will be out there. Search and rescue is already out there. The chasers at the KB Weather Center that are out there chasing right now should be out to help you, as well as other chasers, fire and rescue in your local town, even Skywarn, even the Y'all Squad over at Ryan Hall Y'all's channel. Anyway, so I hope you all are safe out there. Thank you all for your cooperation on this live stream. God bless to all you that got hit by those storms. I'm Chief Meteorologist Caleb Beesing, KB Weather Center. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Dear God, that was a day.